was selling dick.
Will Clank, excuse me, man, excuse me. Cocaine. Variety at the drug dealing, adulterous travel agent, legend.
Get your dumb, lazy ass the fuck up.
Brenda, Stimmy, and Jasmine.
Open the lips up. Open the lips up. This is where I separate from all the other women.
You lying.
That ass shit, bro.
I agree.
Come on.
Will's back on his freaking outing shit.
Hey, stop! I'm gonna watch that shit tonight. Bye! We're gonna create some of the best content ever. We gonna be in this joint tripping balls and podding.
We gonna be in this joint thinking that we...
Ed gonna be in this joint like...
Yeah, we gonna forget we fighting.
Yeah! And it's gonna be on camera.
Is this mine?
Yeah.
Yes.
We definitely gonna forget we fighting.
I'm gonna ask...
Wouldn't it be fucking great if I just be like, did you see that fucking unicorn? And just like take my pants off and run out the door and shit?
No, see, you lost
It's gonna be lit. I'm just gonna have my drawers on.
Since I
I wear nice underwear. I don't have holes in my drawers or anything like that.
ever since I read about some fucking couple that like
Nina,
died...
don't start.
That like died in the fucking cold. Struggle foot. That,
Died in the cold.
Yeah, they
From
was
shrooms?
like mushroomed up. Yeah, and fucking got out their car thinking somebody was chasing them, and they was in the freezing cold, and they fucking checked, bro.
That sounds like a
They
really
froze
good
to
time.
death.
But we're not in the
On
freezing
shrooms.
cold, so we're not gonna die.
But what if we
near
thought
that.
we were?
Fuck it.
And then go outside and be like, I'm gonna just sleep out here, and it's cold as shit.
I'ma just sleep out here.
Cold as shit.
Nah, not me, fam. I'm going back inside. I hate being cold.
Yeah, I'm like, alright, fuck these shrooms, yo, it's cold.
That's cold, fam.
But what if it raises your body temperature and we don't know how cold we
I'm
are?
telling you.
Man,
They thought they was good.
No, they didn't. They thought people were trying to kill them.
No, after they got out the car, they thought people were trying to kill them in the car, so they got out.
they was trying to
Big
kill each
ass
other.
shit. Yeah,
They was trying to kill each
What
other.
did I say? Oh, it's Abercrombie.
I like girls that wear Abercrombie and Fitch.
Did you see what Nina did
No.
this weekend? She uploaded a picture with her sister.
Oh, I saw that. I was like,
With
I
her
was like,
fine ass,
well, out here
big ass head. Her head big as shit.
Someone said we all looked alike. I'm like, damn, that mean my head big as fuck too.
You do kind of got a big ass head.
I do, I got a big forehead. Listen, I have to say the best one.
Viv!
What? You talking about don't start? I don't know. I barely ever.
I mean with
She
your
always on silent.
it just dinged. Start
Oh, I didn't
shit.
know what was going on. I'm like, don't start what?
Lily.
Lily. Just seeing her name makes my wee shiver.
Oh God.
You might want to get that checked out.
I ain't gotta get nothing checked out. I'm practicing semen retention until my 32nd birthday.
What made you call it semen retention?
That's what it is.
Because he lying.
Because if it's celibacy, it's still celibacy if you masturbate. I'm not even gonna do that. It's semen retention.
Is it still celibate if you masturbate?
Yes, absolutely. If you're celibate, you're still allowed to masturbate. Don't act like you ain't know that.
No, I'm about to really look it up and check.
Yeah.
Does that
Oh
count?
my God, he got you Googling shit.
Yeah.
Fuck Google.
Google's fucking lit, and whoever made it is fucking rich.
Oh yeah.
Super rich. I wish I had a time machine so I could invent Google. Go back. Knowing what I know now, I would have invented Google, Amazon, Pepsi, Newports, all that shit.
No, you wouldn't have.
Yes, I would have.
You only get one.
No, you don't. If you go back far enough, where none of that shit was a thing,
It says
You would
abstaining
patent
from
the idea.
yes.
That's fine.
I would have invented intellectual property, nigga. Now we talking.
I mean, IP was always a thing.
But I would have invented it. Because I can go back as far as I fucking want.
Well, if you go back too far, none of that shit even matters.
It will when I come back to time and I'm the one who invented it.
That shit won't. No, it won't. When I come back to time and it's my name, when niggas say, patents run out. They run out in 10 years, fam. You
So
late.
what? I'll still be a fucking multi-trillionaire. Keep
Late.
the fucking rest of it.
the fuck is outer course? Oh God, no.
Outer course.
Just be niggas
It
shit.
is. It says
Absolutely.
some people.
No, but
abstain
I'm
from
dead
all
serious about
sexual
the,
activities, while others engage in things like outer course.
What's
instead
outer
of
course?
intercourse.
Head.
What's no? What's out? That's it's not.
Head.
It's not
It's
head.
head.
No.
Because
No,
you're not going
no.
in her.
No. Outer
You're
course.
staying out her.
No. No.
Hey yo.
Please.
No, but Viv, real shit.
I don't know.
If you're celibate, you can masturbate and still be celibate.
Some people
That's a
engage in
fact.
outer course, right? Because it says, well,
It means-
We gonna talk about this on the pod. Fuck
I
that.
found the other thing at. says sexual relations. Can you have a sexual relationship with yourself?
You cannot.
Yes, you can. Masturbation is a sexual relationship.
No, it's not.
Well, then it
No, it's not. That's just Ed being a dick. It's not. That's not it.
Why not?
Because nobody says I'm in a relationship with myself.
Oh, you're a fucking liar.
But for it to be literal, like it's not a thing.
No, there are people who have literally married themselves.
No, they haven't. Shut up, Ed.
Yeah.
Are you sure about that? She got Google wide open.
Ed,
are you sure?
No.
Yeah, I think people do have like
There
weddings
are
for
people who
themselves
have
and shit.
married themselves.
It's not legal.
No,
Okay, some states it is.
mentally, they marry themselves.
That is fucking sick.
It's some weird shit going on.
I'ma marry me.
I'ma marry me.
Then you be gay.
Fuck it. If I was a guy, if I was a girl, I would definitely fuck me. I'm bad for real.
Yo, can we start this fucking podcast? Fucking way he's not gonna get that line off.
My baby mom used to call me bad. I was like, yo, stop fucking playing.
I'm bad
She's
for
like, no,
real.
for real. Like, you bad as shit. All right, whatever. Get on my
I'm
face.
bad for real.
I am bad, bro. I'm a baddie.
Y'all know y'all need your microphone to pie, right?
Yeah,
shit.
Let's go struggle butt.
Fucking struggle foot.
3, 2.
Wait one goddamn minute, nigga. Let me get my situation situated.
Nah, fuck that.
I gotta get off live. I gotta hook up the soundboard. What the fuck?
Oh my god, so you doing too much.
Doing too much. I'm doing the standard.
It's a poor standard.
I am the poor standard.
I'm poor. Bye, guys.
All right, y'all. Let's be real. This is a good live. I'm gonna keep this one.
Save it to my archives, or bitch ass.
No, I'm posting this. Okay. My adapter. Get your fucking foot off my Courtney.
Struggle foot.
All right. Look, this bitch in DR and she owe me money. I hate these hoes.
That's what people who owe you money do. They go on vacation.
Yeah,
How the fuck? You know what, man? Never mind.
it's cool. I'm gonna shut my foot up ass and play GP Stomp. Where the fuck is my soundboard? Here we go.
Pow pow. What if they change just gunshots to that?
To pow pow.
Pow pow.
We here. Fuck it. Let's do a fucking podcast, baby.
Pow pow. Pow pow, baby.
Pow. Yeah. It's the fucking deal, guys.
Chilling, man.
Chillin', I need some more ketchup.
You need some more ketchup?
Ketchup.
Mm.
Some more ketchup.
Ed, go get her some fucking ketchup.
She's closer to the
Is
door.
it quicker for you? Well, you have the throwing already started when I looked at my cheesesteak.
What? The pod?
Yeah, like y'all, the music and everything was already.
Oh, yeah.
It was too late.
You know where to get it from?
The kitchen. It's in the kitchen. Some in the kitchen. If it's not on the counter, it's in the fridge.
know the kitchen.
If it's not on the counter, it's in the fridge.
What's up, Ed?
Chilling, man.
You a bitch.
I know. You know.
I swear to God, sometimes I get tired of being so fucking great. Shit. That boy good. Episode what? 104?
104.
104 on the horse. You know what I'm saying? Will Clinton, Karate Ed, the drug dealing adulterous legend. Nina with the struggle foot. You know what I'm saying? Back with another week of some bullshit that I honestly don't want to do anymore, but for some reason you guys want me to keep going with. 1 second.
They fake. They last forever.
What?
The flowers on the table.
Oh. That's gay as fuck. Ed.
What? They have a nice centerpiece. So
women and like be like, hey, that's nice, that's cute there.
Yeah, I really love these fake flowers
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
kitchen in the middle of Kensington.
Yeah, well,
I'm sorry?
You know,
The contrast is really pretty.
yeah, it's a little shocking. They come like, oh, that's nice.
I was shocked when I came in because the block was so shitty, and I was like, all right, this joint not half bad. Nice place, nigga.
Shocked today because they're fucking parking all outside. I said, "Damn."
Yeah, I pulled up. I'm like, hell yeah, it was spots on spots.
Start getting
Take your pick.
Get a little bit more. Motherfuckers want act like they want to do shit
I thought the
They
same
leaving.
thing, but then I'm like, but it's cold though.
today, but you know what I mean.
You
One
already
one
know.
good day at 60, they pulled the
The
shirts
Stimmys
out.
hit everybody
Oh,
in
yeah,
fucking
oh,
Miami and shit.
Them Stimmies.
Yo, are round trip tickets to Miami really like $70 right now?
Probably. They've been cheap. They about to start going back up though.
The cheapest I paid was like, well, to go to Orlando was probably like $32 round trip.
Get the fuck out of
I
here.
had a $47 round trip.
And
to
that was
Miami.
on fucking and JetBlue one time. I paid like $28.
Let's go to Miami this
$30.
weekend.
And on JetBlue, you get a
Come on, Ed, we out.
you
A
get
great weekend.
a carry-on and everything on JetBlue. They give you Wi-Fi. They give you motherfucking.
You are about to say you struggling with that. You struggle foot, struggle catch
Fucking
up.
struggle foot. I introduced you as Nina with the struggle foot.
Nice.
That's you from now on. Fuck that.
That's me. Call me fucking struggle foot.
Why are we calling it struggle foot? We don't know.
We don't know.
But fuck it, Nina
Why
with the
we do
struggle
half
foot.
The shit that we do.
Yeah, right. Real
I don't
right.
know. My niece gave me these slides though. And
You said your niece?
yeah, there's.
You wear the same size as your niece? It must
Yeah,
be really
she,
fucking nice being a chick, yo.
She
Your feet small. You still buy stuff in kid size.
Nah, like my niece. Kinda
My
just
son is my
missed
size.
me.
He's 12. Well, he about to be 12.
My niece passed my size. You know how like you know what I'm saying like. You,
And her mama little, so yeah, I get it.
So she like passed. I
Little
wasn't
fun
able to,
size
like,
ass.
I wasn't able to pass down my shoes and nothing to her because she jumped. Like, yeah, what happened to, you know what I'm saying, hand-me-downs and shit. She didn't get
You
no
talking about
hand-me-downs.
the oldest one or the little bigger one?
The oldest one.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, she bigger than my sister because my sister little as fuck. And then she grew right
I
past
know.
me. So I'm like, damn, sorry.
Dang.
So she grew out of these Jones after like.
They like the Gucci Jones just with Nike on them.
She grew out of them after a couple months. She barely wore 'em.
How was everybody's week? Were we here last week?
I'll take hand-me-downs. Yes, we were.
Oh, okay. How was everybody's week? Was it? What was so great about it?
I'm alive.
Okay.
Alhamdulillah.
Ed,
I guess you know what I'm saying that does make
We're
it
not
for a
gonna
great
do this.
week.
Not today.
She's
that's
still
why you
here.
should be in your chair.
No.
Remember Ed posted that John that said, you didn't catch corona and die, so
Be happy.
what did he say? Yeah, be happy.
Is it on Facebook or something?
You sent it to me, remember?
I'd
Yeah,
be
remember he was
fried.
like, Ed ain't shit.
I'd be fried.
And I had John to say, you ain't catch the coronavirus, you still alive, be happy or some shit.
Mm.
You the one that sent it to the John. What's going on?
The audio lapsed.
I feel like I should just start this shit from the beginning.
What? Damn, that intro was really good.
I'll be not starting from the beginning. We're just gonna pick up where we left off. I'll edit it on the video.
Okay. What the fuck were we talking about?
How was everybody week?
Oh yeah. How was your week? Well, matter of fact, why was your week so great? Because you're just alive?
Yeah, I mean, no, it wasn't bad. I ain't,
No, you said it was great. Something happened.
Well, no, I'm just saying it was great. I'm just start, saying positive things about the week, so I don't.
You're just gonna manifest
Bring it
better
into
weeks.
exist-
Yeah,
There we go.
The
Bring
law
it
of
into
attraction.
existence.
Fuck you.
Yeah, it's just like it was great. Next week gonna be great. This week gonna be great.
Bring it into existence.
You know?
My week was like up and down, struggle week. But it was also, I had a.
This is about to be the struggle pod.
The struggle,
It is.
Nina came in with her struggle foot after her struggle week to the struggle pod.
Yeah,
struggling with the ketchup.
struggling.
Struggling with the fucking ketchup.
Struggle, struggle.
What'd you struggle with? Was it your mental health? Did you just not feel it?
Yeah, I mean, well, it was my mom's birthday. I don't celebrate, but she wanted me to do all this stuff. So that was like, I was spend time with her, blah, blah, blah. That's the happy, good, stuff. But, yeah, mentally and shit. Just been on it.
And shit.
It's like I know my life is shit. But certain days it like slaps the shit out of you, more than other days. And today was one of those.
Oh, today?
Yeah, today was
Oh,
shitty.
shit.
Today was
Well, at least
today
you're here
and
with us.
yesterday. Yeah.
It should be the highlight of your fucking day.
There we go.
You know
I'm
what I'm saying?
gonna go with what Ed said. I'm alive. Let's be great.
I ain't nothing going.
My week was interesting.
I need to plan another vacation. That's my next move. That's what
Gained one, lost one. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Gained one and lost one. Gained a girl, lost a girl.
Did you lose a girl because you said you didn't want to go on that fucking vacation?
No. She didn't even know about that.
Oh.
Thank you. Nah, I talked to Kiera. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Talked to Kiera. That was mad fucking refreshing. And everybody says you shouldn't drink. Why
You know me and Ed here for it.
Feel a little lighter.
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah, I didn't like beefing with Kiera. That was fucking trash.
I agree.
Even though we're both gonna say that we cool now, but it was his fault, and I'm gonna say it was her fault. You know what I mean? So fuck it. But
long as y'all cool now, I don't care who fault it was.
Yeah. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, right.
It wasn't my fault.
We fuck with both of y'all, so we can't really be
fuck
like,
it. Who
you know.
cares?
So we weren't very happy about y'all breaking up.
Yeah.
So nobody happy that y'all back on terms.
Yeah,
Good or bad
for
terms.
Sure.
Back on terms. You feel me?
But lost one. Shorty gone.
That fast. He should have just took her on a fucking trip.
The trip hasn't even come up yet.
You should have took her.
You should have told her that you was gonna take her.
Yeah.
No. The actual trip hasn't it's not the date yet.
Yeah, you should have
But that had nothing to do with it.
Well,
it had nothing to do with it.
are you gonna talk about it or no?
I don't give a fuck. We good.
I'm asking. It was a question. I don't like it. I don't like digging into people's
nothing crazy.
personal
Like
lives.
we didn't beef or nothing. I just saw that that me creating a distance was leading to her creating a distance, and we just basically was on some shit like, yo,
Being
we falling
toxic.
off, ain't we? Yeah. Like, yo, we falling off, ain't we? Yeah, we kind of are. All right, cool. Fuck it. We going. You mean? Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
at least you left this one with all your body parts intact.
Yeah,
No
that's so
hospital
toxic.
visits.
That's some toxic ass shit.
Is it?
Yeah.
If you realize that things ain't the same for gangsters,
I want to ask why, but I don't know if you want to stay on this too long.
what do you mean?
Like,
why what?
Why would you at a distance?
I
don't know.
No, she was going through some family issues. She had a recent death in her family. My condolences and all that shit. Her way of dealing with things was to turn into a recluse, and I wasn't feeling that. But I couldn't knock her because when I went through this and my fucking little surgery that I had along with this, I created a distance. So me going about my issues the way I did kind of
Caused her to...
Yeah. She's like, obviously he don't like being bothered when he going through things, so I'm not going to put my problems on him. And it turned into us just like speaking like maybe twice a day, in the beginning once, in the end once. Whole fucking day goes by, we don't hear from each other. I was like, You got one time to go a whole fucking day without even hitting me? No, I'm cool. You know what I mean? And the last time, not the last time we spoke, but the day before the last time we spoke, if it wasn't for me, I don't think I would have heard from her that day. Like fucking 6, 7 p.m. hit, and I'm like, damn, I still ain't hear from Shorty. Solid. I reached out, but you mean, I didn't expound on it.
Well,
It was just us realizing things.
but
You know
she
what I mean?
hit you up, but you also didn't hit her up till 6, 7 o'clock at night.
I sleep during the day. She knows that.
Come on, Ed, get in it.
I'm just listening.
That's all that happened. There was no argument. There's no beef. It
Right,
was-
well, a lot of people think, like, if two people break up, like, if there's no argument or y'all not fighting, it's kind of weird, like...
It is weird.
All breakups don't have to be toxic.
An amicable breakup is very weird.
Yeah.
You agree?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, all right.
Right, where it's like, it's not like we beefing. You know,
Yeah,
I don't,
it's just,
I don't hate you. You didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if
life
you,
happened.
Yeah, but if you realize certain traits you both possess don't really cope well with each other early, you can break it off before it gets too toxic.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
commendable.
saying. We were
That's
very,
commendable.
very, very early in.
Yeah, that's
and I'm
that's
like,
commendable too.
huh?
That's commendable too.
Yeah. We were not dug in at all, but I was looking and I'm like, I honestly don't see this being a long term thing. I don't see this really going anywhere. So I was like,
But is it just off of that?
nah. We just have very, very different upbringings and belief.
Yeah.
Like the way I handle a lot of things is not something that would be conducive to a healthy relationship with this woman.
So you're blaming yourself?
No, he's just saying he's being honest with himself.
Yeah,
There's some things you need to work on.
We're not that we're not as compatible as we thought.
You don't mesh as well.
Huh?
You don't mesh as well.
Yeah.
You said you're not as compatible as you thought.
We got along great. You mean like I hope that you mean we could just be cool afterwards because I'm not like I wasn't in love with her or anything. Neither was she.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's gonna be weird if we start seeing other people. You mean like. But you know, it is what it is. You mean charge it to the game. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what made me want to go into the whole semen retention thing. I was like, you know what?
That's trash.
Why?
But okay.
Why?
It's your semen, not mine. I don't give a fuck.
No, I'm saying. Like, well, it has been documented to have a shitload of mental and physical health benefits, which I need both. So.
Or detriment.
I don't think so.
Okay. I hope not.
No.
I mean, it's probably gonna last all a week, but
either way, I'm not gonna fucking crash and burn. Fuck you, Ed.
What?
Yo, you know what I noticed? What? You have a very fucking large pessimistic view of my commitments.
No, I have a very large fucking rap sheet of you lying. I be in full support, like, oh, that's what's up, my man. I'm tired of supporting him now. He done fucking changed up. He quit drinking 3 times on the pod, stopped fucking 4 times on the pod. They had no girlfriend 2 times on the pod. I don't know what the fuck to believe no more.
I've only had a girlfriend 2 times on the pod.
And both times you said you didn't have nobody.
That's not true,
yes, you did.
You know goddamn well that when we first started this podcast, I was dug the fuck in with Alicia.
No, after her, not with her. I knew you was with her.
Oh, okay.
After that, you was like, no, you with nobody.
I wasn't.
And then you was.
No.
We talked about it on the pod already. We ain't gonna go back.
You talking about Sarah?
We ain't gonna go back.
No, wasn't my girl. Got me fucked up.
He trying to erase somebody off his whole face.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Nina said
it
keep
never
your list.
happened.
Nina said keep your list.
Never happened.
It helped build you into the man you are today.
I hate the man I am today.
Bruh. I hate the woman I am today.
I can't fucking stand the man I am today. Like, I'm so fucking trash. But I'm one of the realest niggas out here. But I'm so trash. Like, I'm trash. I would never cross you. I would never lie to you. None of that shit. But I'm so fucking trash. Oh, man. Well, now that that's out the way. You guys want to jump into the docket or you want to add anything
Let's
to
go. You want to go back into them stimmies?
Our weekly... Yeah, the stimmies is out. I repeat, the stimmies is out.
Stimmy.
Y'all taking a trip? Are you getting yours this time? Y'all taking a trip with y'all stimmy?
I haven't got mine yet. I had to file for it because I haven't filed for taxes since 2018.
Oh, you just gotta go to the IRS little IRS link.
Yeah.
Dang, 2018 was literally the last time I filed.
No, you gotta do 2019.
No, wait, did I do? Was it?
Did you get the last stimmy?
I'm thinking of it. Yeah.
Well, then you're in.
You talking about the 600 joint?
Anyone? If she got anyone, she's in the loop for it.
It was 2.
Yeah. 6 and 12?
It was the first ones from the beginning of 2020,
the first
and
one
then
was 600, right?
The second one.
The second one was 600. The first one was what, 12?
Yeah, I think
yeah.
So.
I know child support took that.
Mm-hmm.
Child support took that. I never heard anything about the 600 joint.
I think with the next joint.
I never heard anything about. I got a letter in the mail saying child support took that, but I didn't hear anything about the second one. And the third one, I was like, man, let me get that little 1400. I'm gonna fall for this joint. So I asked
after the first one, anyone they sent out after that, they said they're not doing any type of wage garnishments for it, so you could have got both of them, Joe.
That's lit.
Yeah, they said, man, we ain't gonna keep these niggas broke like that.
Cause I'm poor.
Bro.
So if you do get it, you taking it. You have to, a lot of people take
I am not spending no goddamn $1,400 on a
I
trip.
mean, I'm probably going to end up taking a trip anyway.
On a trip, but
I am going to beautify my bitch.
Who? Your car?
Yeah.
oh, I thought you meant the new shorty.
Nah.
No,
ain't
there
even
is
no
no
new
new
shorty.
shorty.
My
I
dumb
can't have a new shorty
No,
while
'cause you
practicing
said-
semen retention.
My dumb ass. Cause
Why
you
not?
said
You could be celibate.
You lost one and gained one, but I forgot you gained your friend.
Yeah,
And
but
she can
that's-
support
feel
you.
me?
That's
If
like
she don't support you, she's not for you.
No. That's like being a fucking recovering gambling addict and hanging out in the casino.
Nah, if she don't support you, she ain't for you.
I hear you, but no.
If she can't just sit around and just want to have sex with you for no reason and just let you be you, she don't support you.
Do you know how crazy that sounds?
If she can't support you, she ain't supposed to be with you.
Picture a fucking female chilling around me and not wanting to fuck me.
No, it's not about not wanting to. It's about actively doing it.
Nah, she gonna do that shit.
Nah, it's like control yourself, shorty.
Nah.
I'm celibate.
Fuck
You know what I
you.
mean? You gotta be able to.
Practicing semen retention.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Do I got your attention?
Shut up.
That's how you gotta talk to her. You gotta tell her when she be like, I'm coming to spend the night. Nah, you can't spend the night.
You definitely can't spend the night because I
Yeah,
wake up with
you
more
can't-
than wood.
You can't spend the night.
You
I got my spend the night bag. No, you
Huh.
don't.
You gonna feel every piece.
No, you don't. No, you ain't got no bag. You ain't got no bag.
There is no bag.
Nah, but yeah, I'm gonna end up going on a vacation somewhere anyway. Don't have
You know
nothing
what
to
I'm
do
gonna
with
do
this Stimmy.
with my Stimmy? I'm gonna chip into the Karate Ez MacBook fund.
I definitely need a fucking MacBook.
I'm with that.
That's what I think. That's my next
I can
purchase.
chip in. I'm chipping in. But
You a little
yeah, my
200-300.
sister know.
That's my
Look,
next
my
purchase.
sister know two people that got crazy ass checks. One got 8,400.
How many
One
kids she got?
7 racks.
5?
That's what
I
it
think
is. The
4.
kids, yeah.
Is it
I ain't
4
never claimed a
herself
kid
or
on my
5
taxes.
herself?
I thought they cut you at 3. I don't think they do though.
No.
No.
They give you out for one for every.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, she got
Yeah,
5
'cause
kids
if
in
it's
herself.
8,400. You divide that. That's
84, that's-
14, 72.
It's about 6 kids.
It's like 5.
So 5 in
It's
herself.
6 kids,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's 5 in herself. She got 5 kids, and then
Oh,
the
all
other
right.
one.
Damn, that boy good.
And the
Yeah,
other one
Will.
Shorty, they were so price.
got- Good man, real
Quick
quick.
as shit on my toes.
The other one got 7.
Retired drug dealer brain.
The other one got 7,000, so that means she had 4 in
kids.
herself.
Yeah, that's lit.
1,400.
That's lit. Take them kids
It's
to Disney
lit,
World.
but it's not because they don't. That's the. That's
Don't
the,
take the
that's
kids
the
to
part
Disney
that.
World.
Why
That's
not?
the part that
Because
fucking
that's
me
where
up
Pizzagate
because
started.
That's a what?
That's where Pizzagate started.
So what?
That's
What?
what fucked me up because they not spending a lot of these moms don't even take care of their kids. You know what I'm saying?
My baby mom better fucking. Well, I ain't gonna lie. My baby mom does spend a lot of money.
Yeah,
on my
I
son.
mean, you know,
My baby mom spent a lot of money on
Either
my son.
way,
'cause
the mom's
she's
gonna
a
get the bread. You know what I'm saying?
she's a hype beast.
no.
Like, my mom,
whoever
my
claimed
baby
them
mom-
on their last taxes is going to get the bread.
She did.
So for all
She-
of y'all,
she
no, I'm
always-
talking about so the ones with 5 kids and all that. You didn't claim all them kids. So whoever claimed the other 2,
they the
you
ones
better
that's
hope
getting it.
you better hope you ain't fall out with them motherfuckers because they getting that.
Bruh.
Better hope.
Yeah, my baby
I'm
mom.
a fucking nut ass. I ain't gonna give me.
She be dressing the shit out of my son. I'm like, yo, you got to stop this shit.
Because I don't want to do it.
Yeah, like no, like, but my son know. You mean like that shit ain't popping over
Yeah,
there.
yeah, I ain't materialistic like that.
Me neither. No, like I ain't got no designer shit. This
I'm like, I'm one of the parents that like, especially now, for like my oldest son and nephew and shit. I'll give them the bread and be like, all right, that's what you got to go buy your shit with. If you come back here with one pair of jeans, some $200 sneakers, and 2 t-shirts, that's on you.
That's on you.
Don't ask me for shit for like a couple months. Real rap.
I wish my son would ever try to play about how I dress. So like, fam, I fucked your mom in these clothes.
Yeah, like it don't even. It's just a matter of teaching them responsibility.
Yeah.
And you nigga, you in virtual school. Fuck you need a new outfit for. Y'all need to be fresh.
Feel good.
Niggas will go spend $300 on some bullshit.
I don't feel good in nice clothes. I feel good in clean clothes.
I feel good in no clothes.
If I could just like go like this and
Gain.
I've never been very.
I be getting high as
materialistic.
shit off myself.
Gain. Nah, I'm not materialistic.
I've
I was like
never
buying
been
shit that I like to buy.
materialistic.
I'm like, oh, I like that shirt. Let me buy
Yeah,
that.
I'm
I've
cool
been.
with-
I ain't gonna lie. I have been. I don't want to say growing up because Karate Ed is 40 and he still wears like graphic tees and shit. But I've been getting out of that. I've been a little bit more mature with my attire, but still
How?
not expensive.
Yeah, like I've never
How?
been.
What's more
I've never
mature
been a
than
sneakerhead.
reliving
Like,
your childhood on a T-shirt?
I always like Pumas and, you know what I'm saying,
That's a-
chill shit.
That's a rhetorical question.
Wait, say it again?
You answer
What
that
was
shit
it?
while asking. It. What's so immature about reliving your childhood by having a fucking cartoon on your T-shirt? You just answered your own fucking question, my man.
There's nothing more mature than that.
Right. Fucking dumb.
That's a good one.
But yeah, man. What the fuck are we talking? The stimmies. You got any plans with yours? Are you getting a stimmy just for you, or do you have a couple kids? 'Cause I know you got like
It's
6
gonna be
of them.
me. Shut the fuck up. It's gonna be me and just my, just me and my oldest son.
So now we know how much berry you getting. Did y'all see that somebody?
Rob your
did y'all
nut
see that? The boy that killed his baby.
Yeah.
Stimmy?
She ain't want to break bread.
Smoked
He
it.
came. Yeah, I guess he had asked her for bread. She said, I work and take care of, our kid or whatever, my daughter. I'm not giving you, or my
Can't
our
give me
kid.
7.
I ain't
Can't give me
giving you
half.
shit, so,
Can't half that.
No.
I'm
You was
not
screaming
asking-
You was screaming that half
So
shit
he
in court.
I'm not asking my BM.
You was
He
screaming
went-
that half shit in court.
He went and killed 4
Fam,
people.
she's dead. Relax.
I'm
He
saying
went
that's how
and
he was
killed
mad.
He went and killed the cousin,
He must have been
mom,
down and out though.
the sister,
Probably.
and
He must have been down and out.
I don't know, one other person, but it was 4 family members. He went. And
There's
killed.
no way 700 to make me kill all 5 niggas.
I don't know.
700
They
of
sure he had one
$700 of government issued funds at that. Not like yo they owe me 700 and I'm about to go clear a house type. It's the principal type shit. This like I'm asking you for money that should go to the kid anyway. That's
Yeah.
probably not gonna go to the kid and then
Yep.
I off to everybody.
PUA is bike.
Yeah, they just keep refreshing. They keep hitting the refresh button on that shit. They be like, yo, it's about to run out in 2 weeks. Bite be like, nah, fam, I got you.
Refreshing.
Money, big.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm about to do that shit, yo. I could use 10 grand right now.
Money bag biting.
Yeah.
Moneybagg Joe.
That nigga was hired.
Yeah, so
I'm about to.
somebody
Nina, can't you
shit
do PUA?
already fucking started, yeah. This
You gonna
shit
do it?
Anybody can do
already
it.
started. I do
You could have
Uber.
been did it. Why didn't you do it?
Yeah, I put my Uber hours if I
scared.
work Uber.
Of what?
Fraud charges.
They owe you. It's a government. This is a government check.
Can I get back PUA?
I'm not gonna
I
say
think they
yes.
stopped. I think
I'm
they
not gonna
stopped
say
it.
yes. But if you would have did it in like
December.
December of 2020, you would have
would've.
got that shit from March to December. Lumpy. You would have been out here like Lumpy Johnson.
You can do it now. I think if you would do back pay right now, they'll say your
He
check
might
for
be
like-
able to though.
like,
It'll ask. It'll prompt
Fam.
you if you can.
I think
If
right
they
now it's
get
like
if
3
they give
racks.
me 20 grand,
From
Nah,
March,
nah.
that should be like 35 at this point.
get the fuck
From
out of
last
here.
year,
If it
I
go from
quit.
March,
Oh yeah.
If it go from
Quit.
March,
I'm going to buy a brick. Fuck this podcast.
From last year.
I'm getting a fucking kilo. I'm not worrying about y'all niggas.
Listen.
y'all pod in my
Listen.
fucking.
At least get like
Y'all pod in my
25.
name.
in about 4 pods, if y'all see us in here podding first, you know what Will did.
I said fuck the pod. I went to the plug.
We gonna be in here just like the Mike Tyson fight back when Magic Johnson and them went.
Fucking mink coats, mink hats, all that shit. We gonna be in this joint with the big fucking glasses, like the paper Jones on the table and shit. Yeah, Ed.
That
Fucking
shit gonna
back
be
PUA. That'd be
crazy.
lit.
That shit'd be crazy.
Oh man.
They'll give you from December or January till now. So maybe
Yeah.
like 3 racks, something like that.
That's it.
Yeah, you fucked up. You ain't do it last year.
Yeah, he might be
Could've got
entitled to
20.
that shit.
I mean, $3 grand is $3
Yeah, it's free.
Yeah.
Free grand.
Yeah. 3 free grand.
Free grand is a free grand.
Oh man.
Fuck that.
Well, I
But
guess
yeah.
that's it. Is that it for the stimmies?
I'm just gonna keep an eye on how many people going to be going to the same place around the same time.
I went out.
You know,
That's how you know who got it.
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I went out Friday.
Is that pocket watching?
Nah, I don't care how much you spent. I just want to see how many people gonna go to the Miami at the same time. How
Okay.
many more chicks gonna go to Tulum? You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. How many people? Let me see where else they like to go.
Saloon not fucking with us right now.
They shouldn't be. How many more people gonna go to PR? Everybody been going to PR now.
I've been
Everybody
seeing
get
a
PR
lot of people
Everybody
in
go
PR.
to PR. No,
They took that Stimmy and went to
Every-
PR. I've been seeing a
everybody
lot of PR.
everybody
I
go
trips.
to
went
PR.
out Friday to take my mom to a restaurant or whatever. That
What
shit
restaurant?
Was fucking bro. Any.
What restaurant?
Check fucking
Oh, it was no space.
hour and a half wait time.
That's Stimmy.
Where'd you end up?
And we ended up at TGI Fridays on City Line Ave, hour and 15-minute wait. That shit was dumb, bro.
Did you get the boneless wings?
No.
Fucking amaze balls.
I got the chicken and shrimp pasta thing.
Dirty.
Yeah, and they had like this Henny.
You're a walking ball of struggle filth.
Henny drink, it's like a smoothie.
Henny
Not
punch.
A smoothie. What is it?
Or a strawberry Henny? It's like a
mango,
frozen John?
Yeah.
It's a strawberry Henny.
It's a
One
stringy.
of them Johns. It was pretty good.
Stringy.
It's pretty
It's
good.
a henberry.
That shit was great. I'm like, damn. All these people got their fucking stimmies for sure. Everything was dumb, stupid pack. Yo.
Dog, the fucking bar,
Yeah.
when motherfuckers got the stimmies.
It was Friday.
Oh
right? I think
my
Friday, the first day
God.
they got 'em.
Yes.
I think-
Yo,
Listen,
me and
Joe
Dwayne-
signed that shit on Thursday.
Yo.
Niggas was getting hit on Friday.
Me and Dwayne was in that joint like, yo,
that is
what the
wild. Somebody was just waiting by the button.
Fuck? Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
sign something on a Thursday, and the government started giving it out on Friday. Joe, that man, yo, I ain't never see money move from the government
Fuck
that
Joe
fast.
Biden.
That shit ain't never. No government, nothing ever moved that fast.
Matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna spend my fucking stimmy on? Gas.
Gas high as shit.
Gas is high as shit right now, bro.
Dog.
Gas is high as shit.
Bring back Trumpito, please.
Gas high as shit, fam.
That shit is high.
Gas high as shit. It's supply and demand, man.
I'm about to start charging delivery fees for my Uber Eats.
It's supply and demand.
Like, fuck that.
Yeah, gas dumb fucking high.
This shit is crazy. I was talking to Roxy last night.
That shit was almost $3 in Jersey. I said, whoa.
I was
Yeah.
I was
Whoa.
I was talking to Roxy last night. I'm like, I saw one of my buddies from Sacramento had posted a picture of the gas pump and shit. It was like
$4.89.
no, it was like $3.70 something. So, Roxy lives in LA. So I'm like, yo, is gas really damn near $4 a gallon over
Said
there?
it is $4 a gallon.
She was like, over here it's $4.29.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aye, she's coming to Philly soon too.
That cost of living gas is crazy.
Yeah, she's coming to Philly real soon. Once outside opens up, she said this is the first place that she's coming.
Oh, so she gonna come do the pod?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You're not welcome on the couch. I'm lying. I'll get my seat up.
You better, nigga. I'm a sniff it when she gets up. Matter of fact, need to sit over there.
Guess go in the middle. Nigga like since we guess go in the middle. Come here and snap it. Come here, this joint snapping.
Yo, no, I'm fucking around, Roxy. That's my buddy. She's in a newly committed relationship, and I have to respect it. But given the chance, boy, you already know I do some nasty. Fuck around with you, what the fuck are we talking about?
Ended up the Stim-cations.
Oh yeah. Stay the fuck out of PR. They're gonna lock it down again.
PR is fucking beautiful.
Yeah, but everybody going because it was cheap. Don't need a passport. Go
That's
over there.
where,
You do need a coronavirus
That's
test.
where Sarah and Dwayne's wedding is gonna be. It's gonna be lit. That's my first time going. Yeah. Married on the beach.
My friend
I saw you.
Jeanette.
He was practicing his Spanish earlier. You ain't seen him?
See.
See.
That's how now he want to be Rican.
My friend Jeanette and her fiance is gonna get married. They got destination wedding in Mexico. I think they doing a cruise. It's only like 3.
They getting married on
Getting married on a boat is fucking insane.
Yeah, I think it's like $400 for 3 nights or some shit like that.
That ain't
but-
bad.
Yeah, it's for 3 nights, 4 days. some
Cruises
shit.
are mad cheap right now.
Well, that's because they're not going. There are no cruises.
For real?
Yeah, she had to cancel the one last year.
There's no cruises
Why?
because they're not going anywhere because everything's on lockdown from COVID.
No.
There are
no
no,
cruises.
no, no, no,
There are no
there's been cruises.
No fam.
There has.
No, I would have been on one because they would have been dumb cheap.
Ern went on a cruise ever since COVID.
When did he go on a cruise?
Ever since
He went on a cruise. He went on a cruise like 6 months ago.
They shut down cruises
She had
like
to cancel.
at the
Yeah,
end
hers
of
got
the
canceled.
summer
No, he
last
went.
year.
He went.
I think it was July or
I'm gonna ask him.
hers was.
I'm gonna ask him.
They probably booked one.
I'm gonna ask him where he went. No, I know he went. I'm gonna ask him where he went.
Yeah,
I'm gonna ask him where he went.
that matters
Yeah,
because they shut them Jones down.
cause Jamaica never gave a fuck. They never shut
No.
down.
They,
Jamaica never shut down.
They don't care.
Didn't they not?
Fuck they got shut down for.
They never shut down. DR never shut down.
They don't have nothing. Well,
There's plenty of places that you can fucking go on a boat.
DR been giving niggas shit to come back home with for a long time, so they ain't had to shut down.
Man, listen.
They been giving niggas shit to come back home with.
My man went to DR. This nigga said, man, them bitches over there got all the pretty face, all the ass, all the titties, and no self-respect.
None.
But you know what's crazy? Every Dominican bitch in the States is bougie as fuck.
Yeah, because
I'll
they know
never
how they
understand
act,
it.
because they know how they act back home,
That shit is crazy.
or they just bougie outside.
Nah, them
Get
bitches
them
is
behind
bougie.
them doors.
Nah, them bitches. I've dealt with 3 Dominicans, and let me tell you. I tell you what.
I tell you what. I tell you what.
Them bitches require a lot. Shit. Is it worth it? I'm not here to fucking say no. Would I do it again? Absolutely not.
You
But-
said absolutely not?
Absolutely not. No.
I think
Fuck
you said
no.
absolutely.
Yes, you would.
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. I ain't got it like that no more. I don't sell drugs anymore, man. I'm a fucking civilian. I'm broke.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just waiting on that stimmy.
Yeah, give me my motherfucking stimmy.
Stimulate me.
You know what I'm saying?
Stimulate me. Niggas out here
Let me
snapping.
get that. What's next?
J-Lo and A-Rod.
Oh, yeah.
Hoax. Either a hoax or they got back together.
How many times they broke up so far?
I don't know.
I haven't heard of them breaking up at all.
I don't think I
What?
did either.
Yeah.
They
don't think
broke
I
up
did
and was in like whole different relationships and then got back together. This like their second engagement or marriage or some shit like that.
I didn't know anything about that.
They were engaged a little bit after Diddy and a little bit before Ben Affleck. So it's in between there.
Yeah, they've been back together like 3 times. Yo, they disgusting.
They broke up for a long ass time and then got back together, and that's been her guy ever since.
Yeah, well, nah, her and Mark Anthony was running around for a while,
They were.
Yeah.
putting in bids on the Dolphins and shit.
Huh?
They had put up money to be like partial owners of the Dolphins and everything at
The
one point.
Miami Dolphins?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I
They,
didn't know
like,
that.
I was like, oh damn, they never breaking up, and then they broke up. And then
Yeah,
they broke
me
up.
too.
Yeah.
Fucking rapey ass mammals.
I thought you was talking about real fucking dolphins.
Fuck dolphins. Every time somebody says save the dolphins, no, let them die.
No.
I fucking
The
hate
fuck?
dolphins. They're fucking horrible creatures.
Oh, this
Are
is
they?
crazy if this is true.
You don't know about dolphins?
Tell us.
I've said it on the podcast plenty of times.
Should they be
they're-
hungry?
Jennifer Lopez lost her stake in the Miami Dolphins after a divorce.
Mark Anthony Federlinder is fucking lit.
That's funny as shit.
You don't know about dolphins, Nina? For one, they're all trannies. They're all transsexuals. And they literally gang rape people and have dicks like swords.
Like, I'm not even gonna Google that.
About
Google
the
it.
dick
No,
swords?
I'm okay.
They have sword dicks.
I don't care about
And
any of that.
pussies.
I don't care about
Yeah.
that.
Like, they're all trannies. They got sword dicks and
They
pussies.
all
And they
trannies.
gang rape people. Why the fuck are these things still alive? Harpoon them.
No,
Yes.
no,
Harpoon them. All of them.
nah. They gotta last, man.
No, for what?
Mammals gotta last.
Why do we need dolphins? Please tell me why we need dolphins. Please.
Because they,
Why we need them.
I don't know what they do to the oceans. I don't know what they do for the ocean, but they do something. They out there.
How? How do you know that?
Why do we need sharks?
Because they eat fucking piranhas and shit that eat us.
They don't eat piranhas.
They do.
They don't.
They do.
Sharks and piranhas aren't even in the same body of water.
So? I don't care.
Fuck
What
that.
do sharks do?
Exactly.
And why the fuck aren't they in the same bodies of water? We're not about to go National Geographic.
I think it just had to do with just the large bodies of water, like how like piranhas and shit normally in like lakes and ponds and
That's
they're like
wonderful,
smaller.
man. I'm really
Yeah.
happy for you. Wait,
The
what? I'm
ocean?
sorry?
Lakes and ponds like small.
That's not
bodies.
true. That is not true.
What,
You are fucking
piranhas?
tripping. Piranhas are for sure in rivers and oceans. Absolutely.
Most piranha are found in
lakes, ponds, and like.
You're
rivers.
lying.
So you're just gonna tell me there are like piranhas that just go around the ocean all the time?
Yes.
Do you think that those piranhas won't just be like, oh, let's just get closer to the
Coyote
shore?
Peterson grabbed piranhas out of the ocean plenty of times.
Okay.
So, watch your mouth.
Okay. I said most too, by the way, but okay.
Fuck you. J-Lo and A-Rod.
Fuck them.
Do you think... All right. Since they got back together, now can we put J-Lo on the mythical box list?
No.
On the what?
No.
The mythical box list.
No.
What was, reiterate what that was.
The mythical box list is a list of prestige women who have
No.
vagina that works magic.
No. I think J-Lo got
some really good pussy.
I think she got regular Spanish pussy. Regular.
Spanish pussy is amazing.
Regular. There's regular Spanish pussy too. That's just
But
like
imagine mythical Spanish pussy.
no, but if it's regular, it's no. It's like I wait some. I was excited.
rich.
I was excited about this.
It's rich.
Like, what if she got like?
Overrated?
What if she got like moist? Like, what if it don't get wet? Would she just say moist the
Ew,
whole
what
time?
is that?
Moist pussy is good pussy.
No, like just moist.
Pussy being too wet is
Nah,
fucking terrible.
I need you to get excited. I need you to get excited that I'm here too.
I hate super wet pussy.
No, not overly wet. That's disgust. That's not disgusting, but it's just too much.
The term "the wetter the better" is the biggest myth ever.
Yeah.
The wetter the better is not the fucking truth.
No, that's not true.
Too much pussy juice. What? I can't feel much. I'm just fucking gliding.
But
everywhere.
moist is like not enough.
Moist is where you get that grip.
Nah.
Yes.
Nah.
Yeah.
I need to be wet. I don't need moist, wet, damp.
So
I need wet.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So you like squirters?
I've had a few.
I hate squirters.
That
That is fucking. I hate it.
that
It's a deal breaker. If you squirt before I nut, we're all done here.
what am I thinking?
Real rap.
This is over.
Yeah.
End scene. Cut.
Fucked it all up.
You're
You
like,
peed on me.
cut.
Don't pee on me.
Cut.
I'm out of here.
That what's it called? Is it different like a different texture? I don't know the word I'm looking for.
What? Of piss?
Yeah, it's different from
Like when they
tongue.
orgasm.
Yeah, it's a different.
Like consistency, like the texture is different.
What's the word I'm looking for? Not discharge.
Like cream.
Yeah, it's different.
When they
like,
cream.
Different. Yeah, because
That's my
we
shit.
know that it's fucking pee.
When you
It's
no
watered down.
no.
Yes, it is. It
That's-
literally is.
Oh no, I know it's pee, but that's not what I'm talking about.
Oh well, no.
when
what I'm saying
when
is,
when that shit, how the fuck do we always end up talking about?
I don't know, but the squirter,
Squirters are fucking disgusting.
they're not.
I'm not gonna say disgusting.
The
I
wet
don't
is
like it.
different. Like they're
Absolutely, it's thicker. It's juice.
not.
not
No, I think
water.
it's thinner. It's more
No, it's
watery
thinner.
because it's pee. It's like
It is
this
pee.
If it's way
consistency.
too much squirting, then you end up getting that
Dry.
that squeak, like that squeaky.
Yes,
I mean,
that's piss.
it's like a wet dry rub.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
real
like-
rap.
you like,
I know exactly
Yeah,
what
you're
you're
like,
talking about.
you know
Right,
what?
That's what I'm saying. So squirter being wet and
You got a little rust on the tools in the morning.
Yeah, it's like damn.
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
Now let's get the old. We gotta get this old feeling back.
Yeah.
If you can't get the old feeling
Bring
back, now I'm mad.
regularly wet pussy.
That shit just squeak.
Don't-
It'll literally
don't-
squeak after a while. Like
Yeah,
you,
it
like,
will.
Like you going like,
Yeah.
yeah. You like that.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Like damn it.
I ain't
So
gonna-
J-Lo is still not on the mythical boxes.
Nah, cause it's the same niggas.
She got exactly, nigga,
don't make it-
exactly.
don't make it mythical.
They won't leave her alone. That
May-
shit mythical.
Maybe it's them. Maybe they
They're
just
all rich fucking superstars.
yeah, but maybe they just slamming her down and she coming back to them.
Maybe she picks
I don't
ones.
know.
Maybe she picks guys that she knows will like fall in love with her or some shit, and
Diddy,
make it look like. And then it makes it look like
you
it's
got
her.
Diddy on your belt. You got Ben Affleck on your belt. You got Derek Jeter on your Wait, is it? Did she fuck with Derek Jeter?
I don't know, but I want to say yes. She probably did.
I
Like,
think
you
she
see,
did.
Like with
She
the
might have.
Sierra
Mark
and,
Anthony, fucking Alexander Rodriguez. She fucked with Tommy Mottola.
You see, Sierra.
She gets to pick 'em.
And Russell, Wilson.
Russell Wilson is for sure gonna be busted for being gay.
At first, really?
Yes.
No, wait, not.
At first, I really had like
Russell Wilson
not
is
much
gay.
faith in their relationship.
He's
Nah,
gay.
nah. She reached
Look at
him with
me now.
in settle down mode, so it wouldn't have mattered.
He is gay.
I don't think he's gay.
He's gay.
I don't think he's gay.
I think Steph Curry's gay too.
Really?
Yes.
What is wrong with you?
Because they don't have any scandals.
Maybe they're just good at covering up their scandals.
I don't believe that.
LeBron don't have a scandal.
Hove had a scandal. Bill Clinton had a scandal. Steve Jobs had a scandal. Jeff Bezos had a scandal. You're not good at covering up scandals. The wealthiest of people have been unable to cover up their scandals.
You're talking about athlete.
Yes, it does.
You're talking about athlete.
If I'm rich
rapper.
and I'm in a relationship, I am cheating.
You're talking about athlete, rapper.
Why?
It's not the same.
Because I'm
If
fucking
I'm
rich.
rich and in a relationship, I'm cheating.
I'm cheating.
So why don't be in a relationship?
Because
Get
it looks
out of
good.
it.
It looks good.
You're there for the optics.
Yeah.
You ain't shit.
And she gonna know the vibes.
You ain't shit.
We gonna keep
And
your
you gonna be
fine
rich,
ass
so
in
you're not
Gucci
gonna
and
give a
gold,
fuck.
and you gonna shut the fuck up.
I was watching a video about some shit like that. How they were talking about, so like the top percentage of men in their relationships. It was like if they're cheating and stuff like that, the wives should stay, but most of them stay, or some of them do stay because it's like
of money.
because like money and shit like that. So and there's like there's either an actual agreement or an unspoken agreement about like, okay, listen, if you expect me to go out, bust my ass, make all this money, provide for your entire lifestyle, and I'm away from my home for 12 to 16 hours a day, I come home, this, that, and the third.
You gotta chalk that.
At some point, I'm going to fuck somebody else.
Absolutely.
You have to accept it. Not saying, cause so then it got into a whole downward spiral. Like,
don't marry her.
The women were like,
that's all the
why
grounds
should we
for
have
getting
to,
half
blah, blah,
taken.
blah, that's not cool, blah, blah, we shouldn't have to accept shit because we women and empowering women. But then he was like,
Man,
but where do you
fuck
think,
women? They don't want to pay no bills.
but they were like, where do you think the term,
They want the-
not all women. I pay
Nah,
my
nah,
bills. I've always paid
They
my
want
bills.
the equality, but they don't want the equality.
They were
Every time a woman starts preaching for women, I say fuck you.
it was so then he was like, he said, where do you think the term fucking the gardener, fucking the pool boy, and where that shit came from? It came from those types of relationships.
Yeah,
it came from the rich people, and you're out making all this money, providing for his house and his family and his kid, and she stays home and she fucks the gardener, she fucks her trainer, or she fucks the pool boy because he's out fucking one of his fucking assistants or whatever the case may be.
'Cause he's out fucking
But they
the
come back together and they take care of what they gotta take care of. Blah blah blah. They don't.
Rich people are sick.
Obviously, they don't have no answer for that. But still, I was like,
Rich people are fucking sick.
World's a
Rich
little
couples
crazy.
are sick.
yeah.
Well, I think they try to stick together.
I think Hov and Beyonce are swingers.
I think they try to stick together because of how other people.
I think that people like Beyonce and Jay-Z have like someone on their staff who's only hired to have sex with them when they're there.
it.
Not
That's
seriously.
swag.
Yeah, like
That's swag.
Like, listen, we're gonna put you down.
You, $80,000 a year, my personal pussy.
Yeah, but what we're gonna do, we're gonna put you down as a dancer. Like Beyonce, like, oh no, you're my dancer. Okay.
You think that's how Nicki and Safari started?
Huh?
You think that's how Nicki and Safari started?
No, he was our ghostwriter.
Okay.
Yeah. Early on.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
I knew he was a dancer.
He was. He was a rapper too, but
Was he?
you know, well, he still is, but yeah, he was a rapper too. They both were rappers. Rumor is he was like helping her write shit, ghostwriting and stuff like that, and helping her
Safari was
put
a
stuff
rapper?
together and all that shit.
You didn't know Safari was a rapper?
Yeah, he was a rapper and a dancer.
I'm in denial about Safari being a rapper because he sucks so
he was
bad
a full
as a
blood.
rapper.
He was a full-fledged entertainer.
That's supposed to mean he's a
or-
good writer.
That's what he was trying to be.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we talking? J-Lo. Okay, not on the mythical boxes yet.
I don't think she's ever gonna be on there. She doesn't.
gonna be on
She's non-deserving of the mythical
She's
box.
gonna be on there.
I don't hear people talk about damn. Like people don't talk about J Lo how you talk about some of the
That's
other
because
chicks.
the motherfuckers who hit J-Lo don't give her the chance to be the recipient of that many dicks because that shit is mythical. So they not giving her. They putting that pressure on her.
Nah, it's only a few. She ain't on it.
Nah.
She not on it.
Okay, so name 5 people that Erykah Badu has fucked. And she is Queen Mythical Box.
Common.
1,
Jay Electronica.
2,
Andre 3000.
3.
I didn't even know
That's
them
it.
That we know of openly.
Exactly my fucking point. If the Queen of Mythical Box has 3 documented bodies, who are we to say that just because a whole bunch of niggas don't come running back
I'm gonna tell you why.
because everybody got weird afterwards?
Instantly.
Touche.
But
That's
instantly.
Queen Mythical Box.
Yeah, but J-Lo,
There's plenty of bitches under her who still have mythical boxes.
not one person. J-Lo has no crazy people after her. They all still regular niggas getting money rich. They regular doing the same thing they were doing when they got
Mark
with her and
Anthony is
left.
fucking insane.
No, he's not. He's just
Yes,
getting
he
old.
is.
He's not insane.
You ever seen El Cantante?
Yeah, no, he's fine. He's regular.
So would you trying to be Spanish and shit? Now, look
He's
at
the
you,
same way.
talking
He's-
about
That's the
el
name of the
can-
movie.
El cantante.
He's
That's the name of
preparing
the
for preparing for the wedding.
Mark Anthony?
No, you're preparing for the PR wedding. Sarah
Oh,
Dwayne.
yeah.
El cantante. You said the movie?
Nah,
Yeah.
she don't have nobody going crazy.
It's literally a movie with J-Lo and Mark Anthony, and they reenact their relationship. It's the greatest shit ever, yo. That movie is so fucking good. And they both said that's exactly how our relationship was. Our relationship was so crazy we made a movie out of it together.
Damn,
That's
they look
swag.
So much younger.
Disgusting.
Damn,
That
they
is
so old
fucking
now.
swag, dog.
They look old as fuck now.
Disgusting.
Yeah, Mark Anthony looks pretty
Especially,
bad now.
Yeah, he need to lay off them drugs.
Well, he's been a fucking drug addict forever.
Yeah.
Cocaine.
Talented fucking drug addict.
A lot of people
I
are.
love Mark Anthony's music.
A lot of people are talented drug addicts.
Yeah. Music wouldn't be shit without drugs.
Huh.
Or drugs wouldn't be shit without music.
I was about to say the user or the
Both. Music is the advertiser of drugs
the person that's listening or the
But the
person that's
best
writing it?
musicians were on drugs.
and advertise it.
So?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it wouldn't be the next person wouldn't do drugs if it wasn't for them.
Fucking Jimi Hendrix, man. He started it all.
Nah, it was everybody before him.
Yeah. fucking
Everybody.
David Ruffin and all that shit.
Drugs was just around. They just be around, man.
Elvis was a cokehead.
For sure. That's probably how he died.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Half the shit they used to come up with back in the day, somebody
Was
had to be
because
high.
of drugs. Yeah,
Some-
for sure.
you
I'm
had
never
to have
just
been
calling
high.
a nigga a hound dog. You fucking hound dog.
Nah.
They just came
What's
up
the
with all
matter with you,
types
man?
of shit. You're like, damn, what made you think of that?
Grind all the time. Elvis was a sick nigga. You know he was a pedophile, right?
I think his girl was like 14.
He married a 14-year-old. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sick motherfucker.
It's a lot of people sick. That industry is super sick.
The music industry?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Fuck yeah.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Fuck yeah.
I'm glad I
I
gave
mean, I
up
want
rap.
parts, but it's
I
sick.
I wasn't a good rapper, but I'm glad I gave that up.
I want parts, but I don't have to be like in this super sick shit in this era.
Yeah.
In that era, you had to be in super.
No, thank you.
If I was a rapper in the 90s, I would have had to been like signed to the Rock and hanging around them and weird shit and listening to Kanye. I'm all right.
Yeah.
Have
What's
motherfuckers
next?
buy me bonies
What do we
instead of
got?
giving me money.
Since you're fucking denying J-Lo the mythical box rights.
Yeah, she ain't got it.
I hear you. I beg to differ. I think that pussy is
Who's
amazing.
someone you think is? Did y'all make a list of the mythical boxes?
We just went to the top of the list and just asked what's the comparison.
we had a discussion a long time ago about it. We put Ariana Grande on there, Selena Gomez, who else? It was one more person. Kim Kardashian.
Nah, I ain't with that.
We definitely put Kim Kardashian on the mythical
I think we
box
put the
list.
whole family in and we counted them as one.
Yeah,
Because, like,
yeah, because it was a such
And
thing
then,
called
and then
the
we took out
Kardashian curse.
and
Yeah,
then we
yeah,
took
yeah.
out
Kylie because she was
no
underage.
we took out Courtney because
Oh, yeah,
Scott
yeah,
was
yeah.
regular. He's
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
regular nigga.
Yeah, he is.
All of them,
No,
everybody
Scott-
else been knocking off athletes.
Scott is a real nigga.
No, I'm not saying like that's what I mean. Like he's not like an athlete or nothing. He ain't go crazy. He ain't lose a contract. He ain't nothing happened
Well, he became a fucking raging alcoholic.
with that, and he just keep fucking all these young girls now.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn, Scott. Scotty down.
Yeah, he's like the creepy, like older, like
I
frat boy that's now
in
older.
his in his prime, I would have loved to hang out with Scott Disick.
I think he cool now. I think he kicked the alcohol, like the alcoholism, but he still drinks. So.
There was pictures of Scott in the middle of North with fucking ARA.
That's nasty.
It was the funniest
That's
shit ever.
nasty.
I'm pretty sure you can Google it.
That's a nasty image.
Yo, it was fucking
He
crazy.
definitely was buying coke.
I'm like, yo, of course. He came to Philly and they asked where he can get it from, and they was like, nigga, you gotta go to the hood.
Yeah.
But it's
Don't you
fucking
go get it
Scott
from
Disick.
Hyde?
You mean like it's Scott?
get it from
Man,
Hyde.
listen, I would love to hang out with Scott Disick.
I be wondering how the fuck he be getting in some of the doors he got in. I'm like, how is he even there?
He fucked his way through them.
I said, I don't even
He
know
be
how
knocking.
got
He
in.
be knocking these rich niggas' daughters off.
That
Real rap, yo.
How did he
That's what Scott did. Like,
How's he hanging out with
was
these
the
niggas?
thing.
yeah, he was a boy toy.
That's why I said now he's just like an old frat man.
He's forever gonna be
Yeah.
like frat guy.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it. He does remind you like the head frat guy.
Yeah, the nigga who hit you with the paddle and shit.
Yeah.
Doing the initiations and hazing and all
Standing
that
at
shit.
the top of the little balcony awning. Boys, it is time. Pledges.
Assemble, pussies. Real rap.
Also doing gay
Look at
shit
this.
that like
Wild.
Man, listen, I'll never get over Anthony Davis' fucking hazing video.
Nah, that's wild.
He's a wild nigga. They tied that nigga up and put fingers in his cooling.
Whoa. That's a lot.
Yeah, nigga. You ain't see that shit?
No.
Yeah. In the locker room, they had that nigga butt naked tied up, putting fingers in his ass and shit. Everybody be talking this AD shit, man. Him and Dwight Howard, some crazy motherfuckers, boy. What they call that nigga, the 6'11" bottom?
Bro, when that shit was going around, that shit was wild.
You know the same thing happened to Ben Simmons, right?
Shit was fucking wild.
The trainee came out, was like, yeah, Ben Simmons love me. He be trying to book me to fuck him and his teammates and shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, yo.
So live your life.
No. Stop living that life, yo. Yeah, no. B, C, D. Fuck that.
I'm like, what was he going
right, I did too. Like you
That's
said,
fucking crazy. Nah,
I said B C D.
Fuck that. All right, so as of right now, J Lo still remains off the mythical boxes.
Nah, yeah.
We will check back on this in about 2 years. What's next?
Stacey Dash? What she doing?
Stacy Dash trying to come back.
What
She trying.
did?
She trying.
Was she like apologizing?
She trying to get invited to the cookout again.
Wasn't she like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say all that stuff about black people?
Yeah. She blames mental health. She blames executives for her production company getting in her ear, saying fuck niggers and all that shit. She never took back the Trump support though.
Well,
That's one thing. She never took back the Trump support, and she was basically on some shit like I want to be down again. In all reality, she was like never down, but
I mean, people change.
you were the token black girl on Clueless.
She used to be on the mystical box list.
No.
She used to be on there, and then she went
Who'd
crazy.
she fuck?
We don't know. That's why I was so mystical. He's like,
No,
she gotta be fucking
no.
somebody.
All right, now,
she gotta
now.
be hitting somebody.
But who did she drive crazy?
I don't
Who
know.
did she have come back?
I don't know.
Nah,
We
get
don't know
the
who
fuck
she
out.
even hit to begin with.
Maybe regular people.
But that's what we're saying. We're like mystical in the sense of like who she hitting, not mystical like she's on Erykah Badu level.
Oh, okay.
No,
But we're not about to fucking diversify the meaning of mythical box. We know what mythical box means.
No,
It's
mythical,
exceptional vagina.
mythical. I said mystical. Those are two different things. Like two different things.
Go
This
to
whole
law
time y'all
school.
did-
Go to law
This
school.
whole time y'all thinking of different words.
No. I'm talking about for Stacey Dash.
Oh. Oh, you said.
Yeah, it's a couple of people was like, damn, who's they hitting?
Fredro Star fucked her.
Stacey Dash.
Mm-hmm.
That's nasty.
Yeah, she fucked Fredro Star.
Like you think about Stacey Dash, Tatiana Ali, Maya. We don't know who was hitting these girls.
Silk the Shocker was fucking Maya.
That wasn't. I remember that, and that was a bad time.
Mm-hmm. That was pretty heartbreaking.
That made me feel bad, and I didn't even
I still love
really
Maya.
care.
That's why I was so fucking attracted to Denisha, because she looked like Maya.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Maya bad as fuck.
Denisha was fine as
And
shit.
Maya's still bad as fuck.
Yes.
Like now, I actually seen her like a week or two ago on her Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Let me talk a little bit louder, cause
Cause
right,
you
low as fuck.
whispering all the
Yeah,
time.
my bad. I was looking up Stacey Dash. It said she was backing up Trump And he said about the Mexican immigrants with drug traffickers, rapists, and criminals.
But it's
But
true though.
But she's coming. She
Why
tried
the
to take
fuck
all
is
that stuff
everybody
back.
so mad at this nigga telling the truth just because he's a little bit racist?
Because he put
Just because he's a little bit racist.
No, because
Real rap, we're all a
Not
little bit
only-
racist.
because he
Not
put all of them in one box and said we should keep all of them out because they're all this.
Right.
That was the
Immigration
problem.
is immigration, bro.
Right, but he said
MAGA.
Mexicans
Make
are.
another Griselda album.
He said that. The problem was he specifically said that Mexicans are like as
All of them.
all.
Yo, remember they thought that he was really talking about coyotes coming over the border, but in all reality, coyotes are returned for fucking female mules. Yo, they was killing. They was like, yo, what the fuck is this nigga talking about coyotes?
Yeah.
I'm like, fam, he's not talking about the animal, yo. Stacy Dash shall forever remain canceled for me.
Well, yeah. Don't let her back in.
Just because she's such a dingbat.
Don't let her back in.
I don't
Said
care
she
about.
blamed her arrogant pride and anger.
She was angry with black people. Oh well. A lot of
She
black
was-
people grow up angry with black
Apologize
people.
for any hurt. she
Yeah.
What the
caused.
fuck?
As they should. Your
the thing.
black people are black people's main detriment.
We're like, what the fuck?
That's a banger. A lot of people are not gonna like that, but it's the truth.
Nah, it's the truth.
Um,
A lot of people grow up angry at their own race.
yeah.
Period. Like, it don't matter. Doesn't matter your ethnic background. You're always gonna grow up more angry with the people, the ethnic background you. Grew
I
up
love Puerto Ricans, but there's two things that I always hate them for. One, keeping those fucking nasty ass Jordans in business, and two, audio systems on a bicycle.
with. No, 24s in a Civic.
That's over. That's not happening anymore.
That's nasty.
It was nasty, but it's
The
a thing of
whole
the
like
past.
that shit would shake the whole fucking Civic apart. Why do you
That's
guys?
Dominicans now, and they do
Why-
it with Infinities.
Why did niggas ever have two 24s in the trunk of a fucking Civic?
Yeah.
You're fucking. That's it.
You squeeze in a little lyric, and then all you hear is.
Yeah, and then you keep wondering why your fucking car sound like it's rattling when you turn the radio off.
Your
Nigga,
fucking
you shook.
suspension is bullshit
you
because
shook that shit
you hit a
loose.
pothole and was supposed to be one bump turns into 8 because of your
Yeah.
EVs. It's trash.
That shit was nasty. I just hate that shit. And with what's it called, the cherry bomb mufflers. You got
The
two loudspeakers
fucking
and a
cherry
loud
bomb
car.
mufflers. Yeah, F from Kensington
The
for real.
fuck?
You not from West Philly
The
no more, nigga.
fuck?
If you know about a cherry bomb muffler, you know how long ago that was?
That was forever ago.
Yeah, you from North.
Me. That shit just sound like you had a big
You
ass
from
hug.
North.
Stuck in
Wasn't
your
none of
world.
that shit happening in West.
That shit was
Nah.
happening everywhere.
No,
That
it
sh-
wasn't.
that shit was
No, it
happening
wasn't. Not in West.
everywhere. I'm
Not in
telling
West.
you.
No, it
Nah, the
wasn't.
Puerto Ricans didn't used to drive
Not
outside
in
of
West.
North. They
Nope.
used to just be around
Yup.
here.
Bruh.
Maybe
With their
Northeast.
car.
Maybe Northeast.
Yeah.
But
Not Northeast.
West, Southwest, none of that
They
shit.
didn't go too far.
My family from like 10th and Master.
Oh, so now you about to say you Puerto Rican?
From where?
Around 10th and Master and all that
Oh.
shit. Like
Was it
North
like
Philly and
Richard
all
Island
that.
Projects?
Down there too. Yep. All that. I'm from West. Most of my family from North.
Bitch, you from North.
I'm not.
West Philly don't deserve you.
Ha. That was cute.
I fucking hate West Philly.
Yeah, but keep Stacy out. She can stay out.
Stacy Dash from West Philly.
Stacy Dash can
No,
go hang out
she's
with.
from Southwest.
She,
Yo,
she can go hang out with Azalea Banks.
It says she was talking shit after she was dumped by Fox, and then she.
Rick Fox.
No, Fox.
no, Fox
Oh,
Network.
I'm about to say they was
dumbass.
together.
Nah, it says she was outspoken after she
Fox
she was
Network,
dumped.
not black.
Right, but she said she was doing her job.
She was trying to keep her job there.
No, she said working for Fox.
Her
at the
racism
time.
was coerced, is what
right.
she's saying.
That was my job. I did my job from the place I was at. Stacy now would never work
I mean,
at Fox.
it's not so
So
far
she's
fetched.
trying to put
It's
it on
not.
the Fox.
Working
network.
for Fox, that
No,
might
that-
be
no.
true.
Yeah, but you didn't have to. You didn't.
coulda
have
quit
to
then.
agree
You
with
might
that.
have.
Nah,
you might have had to.
She could have quit then and got a different job somewhere else.
What was she doing at Fox? She was a news reporter.
Who knows what the fuck she was doing at Fox?
Stacey Dash, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, nah, stay where you at. You alright?
Yeah, you chilling.
Stay
Go,
where you
go chill with Kanye and them.
Yeah.
You mean like we ain't fucking with you. Well,
Nah,
I
we about to start fucking with Kanye again. I don't know what y'all talking about.
why?
His next album about to be crazy.
Why? Because he shaved his facial hair?
No, because he about to tell all that whole Kardashian shit. He about
No,
to.
he not.
He about to.
No, he not.
He about to. You know what I mean?
he's not.
Wait. She said about the Trump rally. I think he was absolutely right. Both sides had a right to assemble.
Trump was
but
right for a
they
lot of
were
his fucking
both
term.
extreme, she told the channel. Do I know every person in the neo-Nazi party, if they have a good heart or not? No, I do not. You don't know if everybody in a neo-Nazi party, if they have a good
That's
heart
a
or not?
fucking... Ed, can I please have that? You're just gonna fucking keep it there forever?
What?
That little Nintendo thing.
Oh. No. Yeah, Dash can go. Dash can go dash along.
Bars.
Get your shit off.
Yeah, fuck
Struggle
that.
foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Strugglefoot.
I'm not rolling with Stacy Dash being invited back to the cookout.
I don't give a fuck about her.
Me neither. But
Yeah.
if I was to see her, I would probably just give it up and down with like fucking bozo.
Yeah, alright, whatever.
She better not take no plate home.
Trying to talk.
She probably don't even know how to fucking properly aluminum foil wrap a plate and shit. She gonna spill that shit. Oh, it's fine up top. No, bitch, I gotta go all the way around.
Nah, she's the person that take 2 paper plates and think it's gonna be cool in the car.
Fucking dumbass. Wait a minute. That was me on New Year's Eve. I had rice and gandules on my fucking floor for like 3 weeks.
Oh, this nigga just had 2 plates. That's gonna be
Yeah, I said it like
on the floor.
no on the seat, on the actual seat.
Almost put a seatbelt on it.
And you know how it got the crease right there, so I was like, all right, cool. Both the plates are wedged in between the creases. Man,
That shit open like a clam.
that shit was I was like, oh! I wanted that fucking penny so bad, yo. I'm like, no!
Oh,
My mom cooked a penny over the weekend. That shit, I don't eat pork. That shit smelled fucking amazing. Like, beyond amazing. I know it was good as fuck.
Kiara's cousin sent me a picture of some fucking lasagna, garlic bread, and white rice last night.
Yeah, I don't know.
Lasagna and white rice is
I
fucking
tried it for the first time
amazing,
because
yo.
everybody
That shit
will
is
say
so
it's a Puerto
good.
Rican thing.
It
We
is.
Never had that. Like, I never had that.
How?
So I
That shit is so good, yo.
Yeah, so one of my friends, like, I don't know, it's probably been like a year or two now. She's half black, half Rican, and she makes that. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
Let's try it.
She had made it the one
don't
day.
need
I'm
the
like,
rice.
oh shit! I was just thinking about white rice. I was just talking
Is
shit about it.
amazing.
So I went and tried it, and I was like, oh.
You don't need the rice. It's like you don't need the rice.
you feel
there.
about
Yeah, it was
it?
like.
It's not nasty. You just don't need the rice.
Yeah, it wasn't
Nah,
nasty.
yo.
It was just
Nah, yo.
separate. Like,
Nah.
Yeah, it's like-
it wasn't
Listen.
together.
You're like, this rice not supposed
Listen,
to be here.
Yeah.
listen, nah.
Like, I ate them separate.
No, you gotta take your fork,
I did.
cut off a piece of the lasagna, and
Put it with
scoop
the
some of the rice,
rice,
and
yeah.
take a bite. Oh my god,
It's
amazing.
I'll eat it again, but it's not like.
Ed, you're not allowed to critique food because you tried to. Well, you did make us fucking eat blueberry burgers. So,
Listen,
blueberry
I like 'em.
waffle burgers.
I like them.
What the fuck?
He's a sick nigga.
You put a thing in between two.
He put
blueberry
Yeah.
a fucking burger
I
in
like 'em.
between 2 blueberry waffles.
Yeah, nah.
He's
I
a
like 'em.
sick nigga. And,
I like 'em.
you ain't see me and Kiara try him on Instagram?
I like them.
Oh, that's like some new age. That's
I'ma-
like a lot of these restaurants.
I'm gonna send you the
I
video.
like them.
All right.
I told this nigga it tastes like a bike tire.
Yeah, I like
I'm
them.
like, yo, this shit tastes like a bike tire. Like, take it up bite. I'm like, no,
Yo.
I'm not eating this. This is dead.
A lot of like these new like restaurants and
Tried
stuff.
to dress
It's
it up
like
with French
has
fries. Bitch, fuck you.
like
I
I'm
like
blaming it on the new millennial.
We've
like,
gotten really
the
fat as people.
millennials because I'm blaming it on the millennials because it's like there's a lot of restaurants out here that they're trying to do like new shit and
Do you like a
it's just horrible. Like what the fuck what are you doing?
Do you like an egg on your burger?
No.
Yes.
Me neither.
Yes.
No.
That's
Yes.
nasty. It's nasty.
Throw egg on there.
Like that new spot that's doing sushi. It's a Spanish sushi spot.
La
Oh,
sushi.
no, it's in-
La
nah.
sushi or some
Nah,
shit?
that
No,
sounds
bro.
crazy.
I'm not with it. Like y'all.
What
doing
is
too much.
Spanish sushi?
It's a sushi spot, but it's like
Puerto Ricans.
yeah,
Trying
it's
to
it's
add a twist to the
yeah,
fucking
they
sushi.
got the sazon on it. They
Like
got
sushi
mayo
is-
ketchup instead of fucking the wasabi and soy sauce. It's not a bad
never wanna
concept,
try it.
and it is a
I'll
hit.
try it.
It's a hit.
wanna try it.
Like
I'll try
people
it.
love it.
I'll try it.
And if I ate sushi, I could see it being good because these things just make everything better. But
I'll try it.
innovative, yes.
It's called La Sushi.
La Sushi, yeah.
Where's that?
In North Philly.
I'll try it out.
Might be on
DJ Reds owns it.
I'm gonna try it out.
Leah, Gerard, one of them. But
It's Gerard.
is it?
Yeah, it's Gerard.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try
I
it
gotta
out.
pee.
Next to the Papa John's. All right. What I was gonna say.
Do they do like? Ooh, do they got like the
Oh,
yellow
my
rice and
sister
beans?
Probably.
Oh, they say, oh my God, now be talking.
My sister talk about this new
That
restaurant
might
that's
be
out.
kind of fire.
If they got like some pulled chicken wrapped inside the yellow rice and beans with a little seaweed wrap on, oh, now you talking my language. Now you talking my language.
It's a really good idea.
They probably stick like one olive in between. They'd be like one olive, bloop. I might have to try that out.
God, London is not out here.
Have to try that. I should be right at the door waiting for you. Bitch.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up so you can see it. But my
Yeah,
sister
I'm
said- they're telling me
okay.
about,
I'm not
my
that
only
mad.
bag.
I'm not that mad at that now.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you.
There's a place,
a good
igloo.
Yeah.
There's an igloo place here in Philly. It's like,
Got the little igloos outside?
no, you having dinner restaurant in an igloo or some shit.
But it's like a solo joint, right? Like you and like who you with.
I don't know.
Had to check it out.
Is it here in Philly or was it in New York?
They might have one in New York too. New York got everything, so I ain't opposed to that.
Yeah, so this is the sushi place. Oh, look, they got, what is this? The lamb chops.
Oh, that's just food.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shrimp tempura.
That's regular. That's regular. That's regular shrimp shit.
That look like
That's regular shrimp.
sushi.
That's regular sushi shit. Now I need like a Spanish type of sushi. Okay.
I don't know if that's mayo ketchup or barbecue sauce or some shit on there.
Okay,
I
we'll
don't-
see.
Is
We'll
that
see.
rice inside?
We'll see. I'm gonna check
Is that rice inside?
Yeah.
Does rice? But I meant like
crab
that,
meat
crab
and shit.
meat.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm
I
gonna check
didn't
it
know.
out. I'm gonna check it out. I would see. All they
it
had
out.
to do is change the rice, dog.
Mm.
If they would have threw like the yellow rice and beans on the outside, wrapped inside the
They-
seaweed with some what?
They might have. They might.
They
You know
should.
what I'm saying?
Listen. That look alright. I ain't mad. It's that cheesesteak in the middle, Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah, I think
with the
it's
whiz.
a Philly cheesesteak.
I don't
yeah.
know. That might not taste good. I don't know how cheese whiz and white rice gonna be. I don't know. Somebody might eat that. Y'all just try any. That's just like give them a Philly special. And why is everything with Philly? Y'all just try to throw a cheesesteak.
Yeah, it's like
Bro,
it's
y'all
like
can-
as if we only got cheesesteaks and shit.
Bro, y'all can stop doing that.
Steak and cheeses, they call them in the
y'all can stop doing that, bro. That was just a cheesesteak sushi roll with cheese whiz poured on top of it. It might be good,
It's
but I don't
That's
think
what
I
I'm
want to
saying.
try
It's
cheese
so
whiz
many-
on white rice.
It's so many new restaurants and shit from these I'm not gonna say from these new the people that's now starting businesses and shit from the millennial period. Now we
Gotta figure out a way to
20,
spice it up,
21.
man.
Yeah, so they there's a lot of restaurants that I look when I do Uber Eats or something like that, and I be looking like, what the fuck is this? Like, it's so much new fucking food that people are coming up with, and I don't know if I think I'm kind of stuck in what I like and what I'm not a fan of trying new shit, like trying new foods and stuff.
I am when I'm on vacation, but I'm also scared when I'm on vacation. I'm like, damn, what if this just
It'll be
fuck
a
my stomach
waste
up
of-
for the rest of the vacation? That's the scariest part. But I'm like, if I go somewhere and they in that area specialize in a specific type of food that I'm willing to eat, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try it out. And just hope you don't have me on the toilet for the next 3 days. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I always try to eat it like the first day I'm there, because if I eat it on the last day, there's no way I'm gonna be fucked up flying back home. Nah, I'm gonna just get it out the way
Yeah,
early.
but why would you? Right, but what if it does fuck you up? Then you fucked up for the rest of vacation
I
as opposed to waiting
listen.
and then being fucked up at home.
Fam, trying to hold some shit in on an airplane is far worse than just having a day and a half of you just fucked up in there and gotta go back to eating what you eat. Like, nah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not a fan of trying new shit, because every time I try some new shit, I don't like it. It's like very rare.
Yeah, but no, that don't taste good. Put
It's
it
a
back.
Rare occasion.
I mean, you can say I tried it.
that I like something that's new.
Yeah, I tried it. Fuck it.
I say 5%, 5 to 10%. 90% of the time I try something new, I'm like, nah.
Not for me.
Yeah, but I mean, there had to be times that I tried something new because everything,
Mostly
eventually you
everything
have to
people try to get you to try new now is fucking some type of vegan knockoff or something. Yo, it tastes just like
I
fam.
want to try that meatless burger.
No,
thing.
it.
What is
Why?
called?
Why the Impossible Burger shit?
Yeah,
I still have yet to even try an Impossible Burger.
Yeah, I want to try that.
Everything I've ever tasted that is supposed to taste like the alternative that I've tried.
Does not.
Still, like, to me, it don't taste like, oh no, this tastes just like chicken. I taste, I'm like, it don't taste. I see where they were going, but it don't.
I tried it.
Yeah, but it don't taste just like chicken. But since you ain't eat chicken in 3 years, you swear you know what chicken still tastes like. You
Yeah,
don't.
I feel you.
Like you don't. You don't know. You forgot.
Yeah, makes sense.
Your taste buds forgot.
Just
It
like
tastes
when you
just like
drink-
a. No, it does not.
Yeah, just like people that like I love almond milk. I have no problem with almond milk. But when you drink whole milk and taste almond milk, it's
Completely
different.
The people that used to tell me it tastes just like regular milk.
That's
I'm
'cause
like,
you're-
what milk? I don't
Yeah.
listen. I taste the difference in 2% milk and whole milk.
Yeah.
Yet alone, you're not going to give me some shit from a bean and tell me it tastes just like something from a titty.
Mm-hmm.
Not going to work.
Yeah.
Not
Now,
going to
like
work.
when you drink, cause I went for a period where I was drinking almond. I just used to buy almond milk all the time. So after a while, you know, you get used to it, and it's great. You know what I mean? But it still doesn't
Yeah,
taste
it's
like
not
almond
the
milk.
same. It's just not the same.
No, you get used to it.
I
though.
really couldn't get down. I tried it. I just couldn't get down with it.
It
I don't
tastes
even
great
like
with,
that
like-
shit. What is it? Lactate. I don't
never
even
tried-
like
I
that.
never had that.
I don't even like that. It's regular milk. They just take like all of the lactic out. It's still milk,
It's different though.
but it's different. Like I just need all my ingredients.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I taste the gluten free and gluten free anything. That
Yeah.
should be
you
gluten
think
free
it's a
bread.
mind thing?
No, I don't know, but I feel like I've had gluten free bread. I literally was eating and I was like, yo, this bread tastes funny. What is this? They said, oh no, it's
And you
gluten free.
look-
I was like,
yeah.
the fuck. But then they always say gluten don't have no taste. But
Yeah, it
I
does.
knew something was
Got
missing
to.
from this bread.
Yeah.
Like it had to have been that.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything that's supposed to taste like something that tastes exactly like it. No,
Yeah, no, it don't.
It doesn't. You want
I
it to,
commend
but it
y'all
doesn't.
talking about gluten-free bread.
Yeah.
Yeah, talking about you could taste the difference in something that tastes like whole milk.
Like people
and
be like, oh, this
almond
like
milk.
this like vegan.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it
this
tastes
like-
exactly like regular milk.
No,
like it's
fuck
so
it don't.
good. No, it don't taste the same.
It don't.
different. It's good. Like it's great for smoothies. It's great with
Yes.
the vanilla.
It ain't great for a
cereal.
bowl of cereal.
No, the vanilla.
Raisin bran and almond milk is
the
amazing.
Nasty.
Honey bunches of oats.
Nasty.
You don't like honey bunches of oats?
I don't like almond milk
Almond milk is good.
or soy milk.
I don't
Soy
like
milk is
soy
disgusting.
Almond milk.
I like whole milk, cow's titty.
I'm not the biggest fan of milk. Like I can't drink a cup of milk, especially if
Nope.
it doesn't have ice. I need something with it, a piece of cake or
Ice and
something.
milk always weirded me the fuck out, by the
I
way.
can't.
It just turns
I
whole
know.
milk into 2%.
Yeah, and I don't like 2% milk.
2% ain't bad.
It ain't bad. I would buy it if I go in to buy milk and there's no whole milk and 2% right there. I'll get that. I'm never buying 1%
Picture
milk.
there not being whole milk.
Well, it
If
happens
you-
sometimes. You go in the market, sometimes they don't have none. I grab 2% or the corner store.
If you got if someone got a refrigerator where the milk is like a fucking great cold temperature, cool, I'm with that. But sometimes I don't.
I need a
I'm not
cookie.
a fan of
Yeah,
milk.
I
need
sometimes
something
drink
with
the
it.
milk after
Give me a
after
cookie.
a few
Like-
dips of Oreos.
Like it's not warm. It's like cold. But
Oreo
not cold.
Oreo
Or-
milk slap.
If you take a bite of the Oreo and take a
Oreo.
swig of the milk
That's
with it,
how I do.
oh my god.
Yeah,
Oreos
Oreo
and
milk
fucking-
slap.
Fuck
yeah.
diabetes,
Oreos
man.
and milk go together. Like
They should
literally.
filter milk through Oreos and just make Oreo milk. Just make
Do it.
Oreo milk.
Do it.
So
I can't
before-
do it. I don't own Oreos or milk.
This nigga Ed about
got
to
a
be a
point.
chocolate farmer.
I don't own either.
Um,
Why y'all?
what were y'all talking about before?
We
talking about the-
was closing up Stacy Dash.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She's the
No,
almond
because-
milk of she's the soy milk of black people.
How the fuck did we get to? fucking-
She's the soy milk of black people.
She is. She's the soy milk of black people.
But some people like she's just like a black person. And be like, no, the fuck she ain't.
Oh, when I started talking about that sushi spot, I be wondering how the fuck we be getting to, like, how did we get to fucking soy milk and shit?
We just pod.
It happens.
We just pod.
What's next on the docket?
Kirk Franklin. Want to talk about him?
Yes.
Y'all, I don't know nothing about Kirk Franklin, so y'all can talk about Kirk.
Y'all can talk about Kirk.
Yeah, I can talk about Kirk.
Like, that's
Nina.
about it.
Plies.
You know what I noticed? You
Plies.
haven't been strapped lately. What's going on?
Plies.
Stop doing that.
That's what we look like.
That's for niggas who illegally carry. Leave that shit in the car. You legal. Keep that shit on you.
Because I be taking trips to Florida, and it's like I'm used to it happening here, so when I come back to Philly, it's like.
Yeah, stop that.
Yo,
Holster?
They wanted fucking $79.99 for a box of bullets, bro. They used to be
There's
20
still-
it
there's-
used to be $19.99.
There's still a national shortage
it's a
of
shortage.
ammunition. Yeah.
And then they went to $29.99.
Is that London?
No.
Oh,
I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying?
come on, puppy. Fucking up the pod.
$79.99 for a box of 9mm. I said, I laughed, and then he was like, no, I'm serious. I said, oh, you serious? I'm I'm like, damn, I knew it was a shortage, but fucking $80.
Yeah, you brought him.
My question is, why do you need bullets?
Because you go to the range.
Have you been using yours?
No.
You go to the range.
Sometimes I go to the range and I'll use what I got in my drawing. You know what I'm saying? And I'll make sure I always keep one like on the way home.
A little extra
But,
clip.
Yeah, like I sometimes I just use what I got in the drawing and buy another box, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like the places I go to, they let you bring your own shit and they'll let you use. You can't. I don't think you could bring like a whole box on your own type shit. But what you got in your clip, you could use. So I usually use it, keep one to the side. You know what I'm saying? Go home, fill it up. So since I've been doing that, I probably got like half a box left. So I'm like, fuck it, let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me get it drawn. That shortage crazy.
Speaking of fucking gun ranges and shit like that, shout out to my man Mike. He just got fucking racially profiled at the gun range the other day. Yeah, they kicked him out. They kicked him out because
She ain't never gonna smoke a cigarette.
He smoked he smoked a black and mild. He smoked a black and mild before he went into the range, and they said that he smelled like weed or whatever, and they kicked him out for that shit. But he was clearly like not high or anything like that. So there's a video on YouTube. I'll send y'all the link. It was disgusting. But yeah, Kirk Franklin. You wanna start with this egg? Cause you gotta play the clip. You the one with grown kids.
You gotta play the clip.
All right, fine. Hold on. I gotta get my headphones to make sure.
If this is anything like I think it's gonna go, because I literally did not listen to this at all. I just watched everybody talk about it all week. I'm cussing my kids the fuck out too, at any age, 2 to 22 to 52. So, just putting that out there.
I hear you. Hold on, let me get this clip ready.
Man of God or man of pod, I'm cussing them kids the fuck out.
Man of God or man of pod.
Cussing them kids the fuck out.
My followers are getting up there.
Trash.
You bought your followers.
Nah, I brought them with me.
Okay, so what you guys are about to hear is Kirk Franklin.
Spit them bars.
Yeah. Putting down his revelation.
Up a piece of paper. Okay, if you think I'm reading this paper, let me say it like this. When your bitch ass starts really to get your skinny motherfucking ass back out the goddamn way before I put my foot in your ass. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. Shut the fuck up. I'm old.
My son ever talk to me like this?
Shut up. I will punch your neck, nigga. Don't you ever disrespect me. I did it.
And then he banged on.
He just hung up the phone. I'll break your neck. Is that a threat? Up a piece of paper.
And this is Kirk Franklin's response video after the initial video came out.
Many of you know I have an older son named Kirk Franklin. In May, he'll be 33. For many years, we have had a toxic relationship with him as a family. We've tried for many years through counseling, through therapy, to try to rectify this private family.
Anytime they say rectify.
Recently, my son and I had an argument that he chose to record. I felt extremely disrespected in that conversation, and I lost my temper. And I said words that are not appropriate. And I'm sincerely sorry to all of you.
Man, don't apologize.
I sincerely apologize. I want you to know as a father,
not to him.
During that conversation, I called the family therapist and got that therapist on the phone to try to help. He never played that part of the recording.
He didn't play the beginning while he was mad.
I'm not perfect. I'm human and I'm going to make mistakes and I'm trying to get it right.
We feel you, Kirky.
Please keep me and my family in your prayers.
Amen.
Many of you...
Listen.
React.
Fam. I'm cussing my kid the fuck out too. Cause I don't think he just was like, hey son, I'll fuck you up. Like the conversation didn't go like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So obviously the son played the clip from the portion when the dad started getting a little irate on the phone, and like Kirk said, didn't play the portion after when they called a therapist if that happened too.
Which is much more convenient for him and Clicks.
Exactly. So it's like I'm just gonna play the bad part and make my dad like a dickhead. But I'm a believer in shit like that is release the entire thing. Release the whole thing. We done seen plenty of celebrity phone calls and clips, and we decipher these all the same. Well, I want to know what happened. If you ever come in mid conversation, I don't give a fuck about it no more. I want to know what happened. Like, hello, how's it going? Yeah, and all the way up into the drama. I need to know everything because you're not gonna just paint one person out to be like snapping and crazy for no fucking reason at all. Like when they came out with the joint about when Joe and Sim was on the phone. The first couple clips is only about him getting mad and saying certain shit. When Joe and Sim, they phone conversation when they talking about Lex
Joe
and
and
shit.
Sin, yeah.
The first couple clips that was rolling out was
That's
only
crazy. That's the first thing that popped in my head.
yeah, it was about like little pieces of the conversation. I was like, yo, nah, I gotta hear the whole thing. When somebody finally released the entire conversation, I was like, all right, bet this nigga not crazy. He ain't crazy as people trying to make him out to be. He was actually the more sane one, and she was trying to put him in a corner. So that's the same thing with this. Like, one year dad probably done financed his kid's entire fucking life.
Absolutely.
Regardless of all the shit y'all been through, regardless of whatever turmoil you had in your family, he probably still, because Kirk Franklin has to portray himself as such a man of God. I'm not gonna say he is, but that's how he made his money. I have to now take care of my child, even if my child is being a fucking dickhead. Because if I don't do that, I'm not a man of God. Because that's my kid, and I put him on this earth. So I can imagine the situation going, him being so mad because still, as at the end of the day, you're still a man. You're like, yo, I literally financed your entire life. You never need it for anything. You probably never want it for nothing as well, because I didn't want this coming out 10, 15 years ago when I was popping. So I'm just going to give you what you want. Shut the fuck up, take this car. Shut the fuck up, get this house. Shut the fuck up, take this money. So that way you're not leaking this drama over into my music career that's helping support this entire family. But now you 33 and you trying to, like, what are you going to do to me now? And then you leaking shit like this. Listen, that's one of them situations where if I see in a couple weeks or two a clip of him putting his hands on his son, I'm going to laugh at it.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Me too.
shit like that sometimes deserve a little fisticuffs.
Yeah, you need your ass whooped.
Like,
so there's, were you finished?
go ahead.
There's two things that I took away from this. Watch my chicken fingers. Dumbass.
It's okay. It's okay. It's all right.
There's two things I can take away from this.
That window. Last time I fell out of it.
One, thank you. I was just looking for this. One, we can only assume that Kirk Franklin was an active father for a big part of this nigga life. So would it warrant this type of behavior from his child? Because you're not obligated to respect somebody just because your father if they didn't play that role when it mattered the most.
Right.
So he never mentioned any neglect or anything of that sort when talking about his father. So I am going to automatically assume that that's not the reason for this type of behavior. Now, if he was active and didn't play his part traditionally how people would assume that he should, being as he's a quote-unquote man of God, that's perspective. I'm not here to judge anybody on how they raise their kids as long as you raise them. I can relate to this on both ends because, one, my son is never going to work up the courage to talk to me the way that Kirk Franklin's son talked to his.
Fam.
And
What did he say?
he basically disrespected Kirk Franklin, and Kirk Franklin threatened him with physical harm, and he said to him, "I dare you," and then he banged on him.
To his son?
Mm-hmm.
That he has not been a father to?
No.
We're saying that we
That's what
assume that he's been a big part in his kid's
Yeah,
life.
because Kirk Franklin's son didn't ever say that he was absent or negligent, any of those things.
Yeah.
So we're gonna eliminate that in key factors for now.
Now,
Because
I
it's-
don't know if this like the son. I think Kirk Franklin is married now, so I don't know if it's the son, like a son from the person he's with now, or a son maybe from a previous relationship. So so he feels a little way because like they have this life because they live with you, but I had to stay with my mom. I don't know the dynamics behind it. It could be something just as simple as that. Like, well, I feel like this because you left me here with your mom. One, if I'm rich and your mom's not, there's no fucking way I'm leaving you there with your mom. Your mom wanted you to stay, and that's why. And more than likely, it was a court thing, whatever. Like, I'm not just gonna leave. Why would I leave you with the broke person? Why the fuck would I do that? I would rather take you and not have to pay her.
negligence. That's
I would
negligence.
rather I would rather take you with me and not have to pay her to take care of you. I would rather pay a nanny. I would rather keep you with me.
I think it depends on how
No.
poor you are. Like,
No,
because that's still the
no,
mother.
no. I don't care how. I don't care.
I'm not rolling either.
If I make $10 million and you make $1 million, I would still rather the kid be with me because I make more and you stay your broke ass over there. Because in my eyes, you're broke.
But you don't think that would affect the child? Like, just because you have money, you think you could take better care of a kid?
Yes.
The courts say that. I'm only speaking from a black and white standpoint. I'm not speaking from like a reality standpoint.
There's no gray.
Yeah, I'm speaking from the
Because
court
if-
say, hey, you're rich.
If the roles were reversed, they would consider Kirk Franklin less fit just because of what he makes,
Yeah.
which is fucked up. But that's the standard that we have to base everything off now when it comes to
Yeah.
parental relationships. I get that. Like I said, I've never been inactive in my son's life. Ever. I've always been active in my son's life. Now, what I know is he would never feel like that towards me, not because of a fear standpoint, just because I've been that good of a father to him throughout his 11 years of living so far. Now, here's where it gets messy. You could easily say that as an adult, in this case a 33-year-old man, he feels different. He feels like, okay, you feel like you were the best dad that you could have been. I disagree.
Perspective.
In retrospect, exactly, perspective. So, in a situation like that, do you feel, or y'all feel, that it gives him a bit of a window to his dad being open to that level of disrespect because he felt like he wasn't the father that he should have been, knowing damn well that Kirk Franklin did his best?
No, I don't think any parent should be open to any level of disrespect unless they were like abusive physically, to the sense where it was like detrimental to the kid's well-being.
Well, I disrespect my dad. And he was never absent
What was your reason?
because of
You feel some kind of way about him
how he is.
with others?
No, there are no others. Like
No, I
my
didn't
mom
wanna
and
say
dad got the same
specifically.
kids.
I didn't- not like your mom or your brothers. I
No,
just
no,
didn't
no.
say specifically.
I disrespect my dad because post parenthood, we're all adults now. You mean he doesn't have a child under 30. So my issue with him, which I have expressed before respectfully, is I feel like you could be doing more as a man for my mother
That's where I was going. That's
post parenthood.
yeah. I was saying like
But they're still together.
yeah. It's a matter of, to me, the list goes like the physical abuse to the child you grow up and it's like detrimental to your well-being.
My dad put me through a table once, but that's only because I stopped my mom from punching me and he felt like I put my hands on her.
How they treat the other parent is always a case. Like if you have like an abusive pop growing up beating your mom, you have 100% right of disrespecting. Like you should have been trying to.
I've never heard of or seen him put his hands.
No,
on
I'm just saying like in general, like the list of things that where you should be like, like I said, or then again if he's just not around and then want to pop around, not around by his choice. That's very important. If your dad is not around by his choice, that's also means to be like, I don't have to respect you because you
because I've been very transparent about me not being in my daughter's life for the past year now.
Yeah, but it's one of the things where like if
it's literally because of her mom.
Yeah, it's sometimes it's like that.
Right,
so it's like it's not too many other reasons. If I was there,
even though I've been asking for the past year, I don't think my daughter will ever disrespect me because she literally witnessed her mother say in front of both of us, "You're never gonna see him again."
Yeah.
Right, but I don't think a child would, like, unless you're a person a kid or an adult who understands certain things and can understand, okay, my mom didn't allow me to see my dad, but that still doesn't mean they're going to be
respectful.
Right.
Yeah, but okay, so you have
a child can make a case once they get older saying that you could have fought for me.
Yeah.
But little do they know.
I feel like
it's not that easy.
So I feel like you should be able to have a conversation like say I miss your entire childhood and it's not my fault. And you find me at some random time in life, you say, "Oh, damn, you're my dad, blah, blah, blah. I fucking hate you because you wasn't around." And I explain to you, like, "Hey, this is the situation." Now, you've been conditioned your entire life to possibly believe it a different way. And you have every right to never believe nothing that I say. Or we can sit down because we're now adults and be like, "Hey, listen, adults, we can either sit down, go back to your mom and talk about it and be like, hey, this, like, listen, can you please, like, be truthful? If not, fuck it. It's nothing I can do." And then at that point, you kind of just like, okay, either I can be in your life now, not even as a parent, just as somebody you can confide in, or I can just wash my hands. We can just walk the fuck away from the friend because I already been missing for so long. It's not going to affect either. It's not going to affect me. It's going to affect you more because now you feel like you found me. You did all this shit to find me.
You're the one who chooses to continue to have daddy issues.
Exactly. So it's like I'm giving you the opportunity for us to fix this. You know what I'm saying? Like, but one thing I don't ever see me doing as a parent is growing up and shouldering so much blame for something when I know like
it wasn't your fault.
Or it's like. You feel like, say, like if fucking little Eddie be like, "Yo, wow, you could have done so much more for me," as I'm like, "Nigga, fuck really?" You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll be like, "Are you fucking serious?" Like you'll feel like that. But
you grew up great, pussy.
While you may feel like that, I'll be like,
I respect it. Get the fuck out of my face.
Okay, fine. If that's how you feel, but fuck it.
It has to be an understanding adult, someone who is willing to be like, okay, my dad's telling me that he wasn't there because of whatever reason. Am I going to be an understanding adult and want to build that relationship, or am I going to hold what I grew up on?
Yeah, but some people are so fearful of if I end up believing the other parent who was missing and say that it wasn't really their fault, that the parent that I'm with, my primary caregiver, was the one who kept me away from them. Now do I go and sever the relationship from the person that I hold so dearly because I thought they were just the only person who loved me, and sever that and be mad at them for someone I don't even know because I never had the opportunity to? Or do I just be like, fuck it, and just continue to blame them and be comfortable because I've been comfortable with that for the past 18, 21 years or whatever.
I'm going to call my son when I leave here and just tell him I love him.
Yeah, it's a lot of shit. Like, parenting is hard, and parenting is harder when you're not doing it together. You know what I'm saying? And especially if it's like all of it's not by fault of your own. Like, bitter parenting is ass.
I don't have enough appendages, meaning fingers, arms, legs, and toes, to count how many times I've said I don't enjoy parenting just because. 2 reasons. 1, half of my parental life is bitter, very bitter. Mm-hmm. And 2, this may be my fault, but I don't like the idea of anything in my life that I'm not able to walk away from, which I have not. Mm-hmm. I have never walked away from my parental obligations at all, unless it.
That's what it is. It's an obligation.
Unless it threatened my livelihood, which in this case, particularly with my daughter's mother, it does, because I would get my ass handed to me in family court if I was to make a petition to get joint custody, just because my daughter's mother and I were plaintiff and defendant in my attempted murder trial.
Yeah.
You mean? So, no, I didn't try to kill my baby mom for the fucking doofs who just love running with shit.
Spin that shit out of control.
Yeah. But there's no fucking way that I would be able to have a legit fighting chance in getting joint custody of my daughter just because of the paper trail that's attached to her mother and I. Mm-hmm. So the ball has been in her court for quite some years. Now on the flip side of that, like I said, I have disrespected my dad on plenty of occasions. Still to this day, I don't really respect him. I just tolerate him because I feel like, as him being who he is to my mother at this point in their life, he is less of a man. But what I would never take from him is he is an amazing grandfather. He's fucking great to my son. But I look at him and I'm like, to me, that's not really a man.
Not enough.
You mean, like, you're not doing what you are able and supposed to do by my mother. And by me being her only boy, that's my job to protect her and make sure that she's okay. Because that's how I was growing up. You know what I mean? But with this whole Kirk Franklin thing, I'm flat out saying fuck his son. And I'm pretty sure
right
he
now
is too.
right now his son is on some super nut shit. You're trying to expose your dad. What do you think you would get out of expose? So here's my thing.
He must have an album dropping soon.
Correct.
This is the rollout.
So with that, I think there are more people online saying like this nigga 33 chalk it. But then there are people who are taking what Kirk Franklin does, gospel music, and making it seem like he has to be so much holier than thou that he can't cuss his kids out.
There's a lot of rappers who talk about killer shit that's pussy. You mean, so who's to say that Kirk Franklin is to be crucified?
It's like one of them things where like,
God, no pun intended.
It's like how do you sit there and do all this stuff and man a guy and then talk to your kids like that? I'm like,
That don't mean you.
The fuck that gotta do with anything?
Anyway. You can't. You know what I'm saying? You're
I'm
still
human.
Right.
This motherfucker is blatantly disrespecting me, so
You just supposed to accept
y'all the
it
same
and
I'ma
people.
keep that same energy.
Y'all the same people
Since we
who
disrespect each other, like
because you're religious.
that's like me. That's like me. That's like my pot disrespecting me, and I'm like, I don't deserve this. Yes, the fuck I do. But what I'm gonna do instead of recording it, I'm like, yo, there's a reason I disrespect you. You mean?
Yeah.
To me, you a bitch.
It's like you're trying to expose him because of who he is. But I'm like, for the people who feel some kind of way about it,
I can beat my dad, but I feel like I beat the fuck up.
It's just weird for the people who are actually questioning him being a parent and how can he say things like this to his 33-year-old child?
Plus what a lot of people don't realize is there is no textbook on how to be a parent. You're talking about
no, it's a lot of them.
You're talking about no,
it's a lot of them.
There's no legit textbook on how to be a parent because at the end of the day
there shouldn't be any, but there's a lot of them.
Yeah, these are all humans with functional brains and more importantly beating hearts, which means that they are gonna feel different at any time of their lives. Who are you as an outsider looking in to say that this is how you should handle that situation when you're not there firsthand? You mean,
who are you to say it when you're probably not even handling your own shit properly?
I'm pretty sure that there's a whole bunch of fucking family psychiatrists and therapists that don't have their shit together in their own home. Oh, for sure. And that's probably why. Because they're so busy analyzing everybody else's shit that they're oblivious to their own nut shit.
That or a lot of people who are in those professions, they go home and if like they've been in a relationship and their kids get older, they first thing they say is don't psychoanalyze me. Like they don't want that person to do it. So
I get enough of that at work.
The family, because like if that's my profession and I come home and you're having like a day in the mood and first thing I'm gonna say I am a professional at this.
They don't want to be analyzed.
The first thing I'm gonna be like is like, you want to talk about it? Don't fucking psychoanalyze. You're like, fuck it. Now there's nothing you can do. Now my whole house is in turmoil because I can't use my profession to talk to you because you think I'm just
tumultuous times.
Yeah, it's like I can't do it.
Yo, you know how many fucking opportunities I've been searching for to use that fucking term? Tumultuous times.
Like we can't go through. You can't.
Just like conducive.
Yeah, my job.
I bodied that conducive earlier.
Right, but it's like, do as I say, not as I do. Sometimes we, as humans, we know better or we know what something is, but that doesn't mean that's how we're going to do in our own lives.
Yeah.
Or how we're going to handle something. Like, I know right from wrong, but that doesn't mean my brain's going to be like, do this.
That's a very good point. Ed, let me ask you something.
No.
At what point, I'm going to ask you anyway, at what point in your child's life do you feel like you're no longer responsible for them? When they're out your house?
I think you might always feel a responsibility for you.
Yeah,
one can feel like that, but one can make an argument that you don't have to feel like that.
I feel like I'm always going to feel responsible for them. Am I always going to act on that sense of responsibility? Probably like after 21, 24. It's probably like, I think after that time is we start getting to the heart, like, hard times of like,
Should I
should I help you?
Should I let them be an adult or
Yeah, like should I help you through
should
this?
I let you be an adult or should I? Matter of fact, let me flip that. Should I stay responsible for you or should I say, come on, Craig, get up, Craig,
Yeah.
get up, Craig? 'Cause
Yeah, it's like one of those things where
Pops could have fucking jumped in and swung
Yeah.
on Debo. You mean? But instead he was like, let him be a man.
yeah,
You mean?
it's like you got to figure out if you're gonna
What's best?
help or not. Like, is this a teachable moment or do I just pick this motherfucker up and carry him back in the crib?
Am I handicapping him?
What is the hardest lesson that you would allow your child to learn on their own?
I don't know if there's an answer for that.
There is an answer for it.
Uh,
It's perspective. At what point would you be like, all right, I'm gonna have to help you make this decision?
If it's something that's detrimental to them,
I think
A lot of people don't feel like that.
I would allow them to experience
Well, not detrimental,
every
but
single
hurtful.
thing except homelessness.
Of course, yeah.
I think
don't
that's
think
my
that's
extreme.
detrimental.
I think everything else under that, like, I don't give a fuck about your heartbreak. I don't give a fuck about you losing your job. I don't give a fuck about your bad career choice. I don't give a fuck about your school choice because you chose it. I don't have to pay for it. Like, if I was rich and I paid for it, that's different. If I'm like rich and I'm funding you through
fucking
school
my money up.
and you want to change your change your mind. I just spent $120,000 in 3 years. You done lost your fucking mind. I don't care how rich I am. I'm still gonna come from a space of like, money is money, and you're not just gonna fuck my shit up because I got it because you don't. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I mean. I meant like not something that's detrimental to them, but I think I don't have any kids, but I think I would definitely jump in or try to help when it's something that can hurt my kid physically. You know what I mean? Like
I think
if they're
only
in-
homelessness. If
in
you want to be a criminal, that's
harm's
on you.
way.
I can't stop. I wouldn't. Half the
Not
stuff the kids
emotionally or
do,
heart- like
they
a heartbreak.
can't. You can't stop them from doing anyway.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
when I was knee deep out there,
Knee deep.
my parents, all they did was tell me was, yo, be careful.
Yeah, it's nothing you can do because you're gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
Especially if I start creating the forbidden fruit feeling when I'm saying like, don't do it. It's not good. Don't go that way. Don't go that way.
It's gonna
push
drive
you more.
them
Yeah,
in the opposite direction.
Especially if a little piece of it seemed like that's completely like it ain't good for you. You get a couple dollars. Shit feel good. And no, I'm telling you, it's gonna stay in the wrong path. Oh, I got a couple more dollars and shit feel good. You keep going because they're not giving you the money. You know what I'm saying? Like one of them things where it's like, well, if you ain't gonna give it to me and I gotta go and get it and it feel good when I get it, I'm gonna just keep going to go get it. That's like the
Right,
whole
and then
thing.
they're
And you keep
gonna-
telling me no, but now I
Right,
found
but
out.
that's where you're gonna-
You know what I mean?
that's
Until you
where
get
the
caught up
kid-
in some shit and you be like, damn, I should listen 10 years ago. Cause you be on a run. You be on this run and you be like, that shit great. And then
That's
you
where
know what I mean?
kids
Take
end
one
up-
bad run.
End up hiding shit and doing shit that they feel like is, they know right from wrong. But if you're not giving them that sense of freedom kind of thing, you know what I mean? That's when you
can't
catch them doing
overshelter
something
your kid.
because
A lot of people may look at my stance on parents and to this point and feel like I feel the need to be a drill sergeant instead of a parent because I'm big on these kids not being punched in their fucking face by their parents, which is why they're smoking everybody every time they go outside. But
parenting is a hard.
it's one of the most complex things that you can ever fucking do. There is literally no specific way to do it. It's case by case, and it's super fucking frustrating.
Right, you could do
But
what you think is best, but that doesn't.
Contrary to popular belief, which I help paint the narrative, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm big on fuck them kids. You mean like, but I just be joking around and shit. My children would never know that I don't like being a parent unless they listen to this podcast, which I hope to God they don't. But
you don't
like,
treat them that way.
I'm never.
No, you can not like being a parent but love your kids.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like the reason that
Like I don't like being an employee, but I like making money.
The reason,
you know what I mean?
The reason that's a good point. But the reason that I don't want any more kids is not because I don't want any more kids. I don't want any more baby moms. I don't.
Both.
I don't want big. No. I love kids. I hate kids, but I love kids. If that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like they're part of the reason that I don't fucking go off the deep end all the time. And not just mine.
They slowed you down.
Like my nieces and nephews, I fucking love my nieces and nephews. But I can't stand my nieces and nephews.
I love my nieces and nephews
Yeah, but they're
all day,
babies.
100.
You mean like they kids. Your
100%.
oldest one is what, like 13?
No, she's 15, not that one, but I have another one.
Okay.
Another niece. She's 15, gonna be 16 soon.
Yeah, I got a 14-year-old nephew who's probably gonna fucking end up in the league in a few years, but you mean
I'm a proud aunt. I'm one of those. I fucking love my nieces and nephews.
yeah,
You know.
and I love my god kids. My god
I
kids are
have any of
fucking
those.
amazing.
So all right. So back to this Kirk Franklin.
He wasn't wrong. He wasn't
Nah, he
wrong
wasn't
at all.
wrong, man. Fuck
He's
them
talking
kids.
to another adult at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Even though, this is your kid.
The relationship
but
is the relationship, but at the end of the day, we're humans, and you are where you are in your life,
Yeah.
and I'm where I'm at in mine. So
Yeah.
we should be able to have
Like,
a hostile conversation as father and son because
it's a clip of
inevitable.
him. It's a clip of him
It's inevitable.
cussing his son out. It's not a clip of him beating the shit out of his son or vice versa.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because even like on some real shit, even at 33,
me a beer.
if the clip was of his son cussing him the fuck out, I'd still be like, I mean, he's 33.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy you talk to your pop like that, but he's 33. And if the clip came out the same way with no more information around it, his dad could have said some crazy shit to him. You know what I'm saying? And he snapped. Like, man, nigga, fuck you, blah, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck. I'm a grown-ass man. I'll knock you the fuck out, blah, blah, and keep it moving.
That's one thing. My dad never disrespected me. Never. As a parent, I'm never mad at him. As a man post-parenthood, I don't like it. You know what I mean? Not just as a man, as my mother's man.
Yeah.
My mother's husband. You know what I mean?
Right. So like you said, post.
Parenthood.
Right. So
Yeah,
now you see
post-parenthood.
things. You're gonna see things differently. You're an adult.
Absolutely, because I know
You have your own.
I'm crazy about the women in my life. So I derive that on how I feel women should be treated. You know what I mean? Contrary to popular belief,
I was about to say,
I don't mistreat women. I do
yeah,
not.
I don't think you.
I do not mistreat women. I'm really good to all the girls in my life, whether it's family, friends, or who I'm fucking. That might be a fucking downfall of mine because a lot of the chicks who I was just fucking felt entitled just because I treated them that well. But that's all I know. You know what I mean? Like, I'm never gonna purposely mistreat a woman. Ever. I don't like it. That's not what a grown man is supposed to do.
Right,
There's too much of that going on.
And you have your mother, your sister, your nieces and stuff that you know you wouldn't want someone else to treat them that, a certain way. So
Why the fuck is Dr. Oz texting me?
you do your best to I think I got that text. Same John. I mean, parents gonna, do their best and do what they think is Dr. Oz. But there's a right and wrong, but I don't think there's a.
This podcast got entirely too serious.
Woo!
Back to the shit.
And we about to switch
Fuck
it
Kirk
all
Franklin's
the way
son.
up.
Yeah, that was nutty.
Talking about knee deep.
Y'all want to talk about this trade before we get into music and
Right,
then
I was
the
about to
Grammys? We
say.
can close out on the Grammys.
Talking
Yeah.
about knee deep. Trey Songz had two bitches knee deep on their knees.
Oh wait, yeah, what happened with that? I missed all that too.
Oh, you ain't see that?
No.
There is a video of Trey Songz being the deviant that he's been accused of being. He had two women on their knees, one on left, one on right, touching tongues, where he looked down and spit in
A
both of their
loogie
mouths.
in their mouth.
Did they just continue on with doing what they were doing?
No,
They were mad?
No, they're consenting
They were
adults
fine with
and
it.
they were
Oh, that's what I
fine,
mean.
yeah.
Like, were they
fine
like, oh, Trey Songz spit?
No,
ooh.
just the people are upset about the whole COVID and spitting in
I
their
don't-
mouth.
Why are y'all worrying about what somebody else is doing in their fucking bedroom?
Because he had he was not diagnosed, but last year he had caught COVID. He
So
tested
fucking
positive
what?
for it. So that's what people.
I
are
am
really
pretty
upset
sure that,
about. Like I said, consenting adults.
what I'm going to say, probably 70% of the population had COVID. Dead ass.
Tested positive for.
No, just had it because just way before testing was even
Yeah.
a thing.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I had it. I think I had it before COVID was a thing.
I had it.
I don't think.
I had it from November to January from 2019 to January 2020. I literally know I had COVID based on what they told me the
The
symptoms were.
symptoms were, yep.
For sure.
I haven't been.
I've
that
never
sick,
been
so I
sick
know.
for 6 weeks straight in my life.
Yeah.
I was sick for 6 weeks straight.
Yeah. so you probably.
and they diagnosed it as
You
an
probably
upper.
gave it to me.
They diagnosed it as an upper respiratory infection.
Yeah, that's exactly what they were diagnosed.
So when they said they were misdiagnosing everyone as that, I said, damn, I could have died.
Yeah, you went back and like, damn, that's what the
But
fuck
did
I
you
had.
die?
No, that's why I was like, fuck it. So
And the next thing you know, we in Miami.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Next time we like, fuck it, we out. As soon as I felt better.
That was the thing about Trey Songz, and then before
Fuck
that
this
was
shit.
the whole.
People was really talking about COVID with that.
Yeah. And then,
That was y'all best hating ass excuse.
Yeah.
That's hating.
It was.
That's
pissed off,
hating.
Saying that he was tested positive and he's spitting.
That was a year ago. That's
He was
hating.
spitting in two girls' mouths.
And everybody that was probably commenting was probably ones who already had COVID.
Wait, what's going on?
I'm calling Kiara.
Kiki.
Do you love me? Are you riding? Ain't she in PR?
Yep. Don't care.
There you go. That's probably why she ain't picking it.
On the beach.
And then also,
She
before
gonna
that,
come back.
remember with Trey Songz, he had a supposed sex tape leaked or whatever.
He did have a sex tape
in
leaked.
He did.
February. Yeah, I never watched it, but I
It was
know.
just
It
a
was a
chick
clip.
gunning him.
It was a
Yeah.
clip.
But
That I was trying so hard to escape. And you know what I did? That I rarely do?
You searched it?
Opened up my Twitter account.
yeah,
It was
I'm on
like
Twitter, and I never.
it was like right
Yo,
there. I said, the fuck,
I
yo?
been
highly
years.
recommend that you get a
Get
Twitter.
active on it. I got Twitter.
Oh, you got Twitter? Get fucking active, yo.
Yeah, that's what I need
They
to
be
get active.
giving it up on Twitter.
Twitter's just free porn.
Yeah, yo.
It's free porn for
It's
the world.
it's so fucking uncensored. I love it, yo.
Which is kind of fucked up because it's owned by Facebook.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Now
Yes,
you're
it is.
arguing,
No,
I'm
it's
gonna
not.
Find out.
No, it's not.
Who owns Twitter?
I don't know.
Who owns
But
Twitter?
There's the guy who's in dealings with Jay-Z for the Square deal. He owns Twitter, not Mark Zuckerberg.
Jack Dorsey.
Yep, him.
Put up who
Not
owns,
Mark Zuckerberg. Fuck out
put
of
up
here, Ed.
who owns
Fuck out of here,
Twitter.
Ed. If Facebook owns anything, Mark Zuckerberg owns it.
is Facebook owned by Twitter? Or is Twitter owned by Facebook?
No, because Mark Zuckerberg owns Instagram.
He owns that too.
Because Facebook owns it. Twitter
Facebook
is
brought Instagram.
yes. So that in turn makes it Mark Zuckerberg's. Facebook does not own Twitter. It does not. That I know for a fact.
I think he might be right.
I am right. Facebook does not own Twitter.
Yeah,
It don't.
He might be right on this one. I know they own WhatsApp,
They own WhatsApp.
and they own Instagram. We know they own Instagram, and that new virtual reality
Oculus.
thing. Yeah, Oculus. They own
Oculus.
Oculus.
Yeah.
I don't think they own.
They don't. They have nothing to do with Twitter, which is why everybody be giving it the fuck up on Twitter. If you were to post an OnlyFans link on Facebook, it's getting taken down because Facebook can't monetize it. It's all these fucking OnlyFans links all over Twitter. There's no nude videos or photos getting taken down off Twitter, which is one reason that I'm 1,000% sure, just one reason that I'm 1,000% sure Mark Zuckerberg has nothing to do with it. And if Facebook owned it, he would have his hand in it. The first thing he would do is censor it. Fuck him.
Oh, you're angry.
I'm tired of getting put in Facebook jail, yo.
Nah.
Stop disrespecting people.
I don't do anything. You know my latest 30 piece was for a post from 6 years ago? That is disgusting.
Well, they're canceling cartoons from 25 years ago, so
I
it's not
don't
that
care.
It's not that
Need a
far-fetched.
Nah.
It's not that far-fetched. It's not that
Then they
far-fetched.
got the new gauges. I see you. I ain't even peep.
Oh, my glass drawn.
Mm-hmm.
I got so many gauges that I don't wear. I had these for
Got
like.
the little cobras running through your ear and shit. Ooh, baby, you getting gray.
Stressing him out.
Oh wait, no, that's blonde.
Oh, I'm like, am I?
Did you dye the bottom of your hair?
Yeah,
bro?
it's blonde.
Oh, okay.
Stressing him
I
out.
was just saying, I'm getting gray. Fuck my life.
My bad. I honestly think. You remember when Keke Palmer went on the Breakfast Club and said that Trey Songz was a deviant? You guys should look into it. Keke Palmer went into the Breakfast Club and she was like, "Yo, he's really like a freaky ass nigga, and he's like really aggressive, and he demeans when he did some shit to me that I was not with, and everybody swept it under the rug because it was Trey Songz." I think in a good 10, 15 years, Trey Songz may be the new fucking R. Kelly. Just not with younger women. I think that he is going to be one of the most
freak ass old heads.
No, I think it's gonna be so many women that come out saying that they were sexually assaulted by this nigga, and I would believe him. I would believe them, dog.
Did we ever?
He is not fucking normal. It's a difference between being a freak and being abnormal. Trey Songz seems to be really abnormal. There's a lot of things
like the T.I. and Tiny.
Yes, and remember those stupid fucking girls that we were clowning for going on No Jumper? They said
and they was talking about him like pissing on them in the tub.
Yeah,
and shit?
they said that when they went in the bathroom, it was like fucking 30 rubbers in the trash. Keke Palmer said that when he grabbed her by the throat and threw her in the bathtub and pissed on her, she said it was rubbers all over the floor. So basically, he's like the violent version of Eric Benet. He's like a super fucking crazy sex addict, which can make you do some wild shit, even if it's unbeknownst to him. He may think it's normal, but in all reality, in the criminal justice system, sexually based offenses are considered especially heinous.
They are.
You know what I mean? Like, you might be an SVU nigga and not even know it just because that's what's in your brain and you think that shit is cool because you're rich, but it's not.
Well, I think when it comes to...
Ed, Twitter is not owned by Facebook. Stop researching it.
Well, I think people who have like those sexual fucking problems, I think a lot of the time they honestly do think that it's okay what they're doing.
And the crazy part about it, if the other participant is with it, it is okay. Because there are people that you can call who have services for that. Taboo services, fucking escorts. Like, you remember fucking Pimp Tails from fucking Tom? He had a whole bunch of crazy ass fucking people who requested the craziest shit, and they paid top dollar for it. I don't give a fuck if it's consensual, but this nigga Trey Songz really seems to be a deviant. There's
maybe he's just like exploring his sexual avenues.
Yeah, but you got to do that with the willing, bro. You got to do that with the willing. There's no reason for you to body slam Keke Palmer into a fucking tub and piss on her. She says she's not with it.
That I agree.
Yeah, but the spitting in a girl's mouth.
Well, the girls were obviously with it, but now that we're starting to get eased into the notion that it may be legit that he's a fucking deviant, I think after that there's going to be a lot of people who were hushed before and they're going to come out.
Isn't that how it always happens?
But if you don't have any legit fucking characteristics that make that shit feasible, I'm not rolling. But this nigga, he nasty. He's a nasty nigga. And nasty niggas with money get away with a lot.
That is true.
You know what I mean? Like, up to this point, I'm not ready to cancel Trey Songz. I'm not. But I'm definitely side-eyeing that nigga. I'm side-eyeing Trey Songz. Like, yo, you about to be one of those niggas that's getting fucking pulled up from fucking 15, 20 years ago because he been in the game a minute. Yeah. And there's going to be a whole bunch of bitches like, yo, that nigga crazy. I believe he beat bitches.
Oh, that's a shame.
I believe he pisses on them. I believe he spits on them. And I do believe that not all of them were willing for that.
I don't think I have enough information to speak on those things. I don't know.
You could. You could. You mean like...
I don't know what he doing.
One can make a fucking case. One can make a case. I could be an intern at a fucking law firm. Not even an intern. I could be a paralegal. And gather up some fucking documents to make a very compelling case that this nigga's a deviant. And not everybody was fucking willing. There's a lot of fucking receipts on this nigga that make him look really shaky. And it's getting worse.
It's all just like people who saying it was like weird sexual encounters, though. I don't think.
No. There's a lot of fucking. I ain't gonna say a lot. There's enough women. Are you ready to admit that you were wrong about Twitter being owned by Facebook?
Oh, I was just trying like.
No, I hear you, but no. Fuck out of here. Yeah. there's enough people saying that he's an overly aggressive nigga, and they didn't like that, and he didn't care about them not liking
I only
it.
heard one person.
It's been about 4.
I only heard Keke Palmer.
It's been about 4. You're more than welcome to look it up, just like you looked up the ownership of Twitter, but you're not about to admit you're wrong. So there's that.
I only heard one.
Okay, cool.
And then the chick that said she got pissed on, willingly,
2.
she took it.
2
Well,
chicks.
they were in the same place, at the same time.
But it was 2 of them. So that's
Yeah, but they accepted it.
okay. But they didn't want it.
They
accepted
accepted
but
it.
They didn't want it.
You could have got out the tub.
They didn't report it.
They did. They told it on fucking No Jumper.
Well, they weren't the willing then. They weren't the willing. Because
Why not?
They didn't report. They literally said that he fucking grabbed them by the neck and threw them in the tub, and they wasn't with that shit.
No, she said they got in it. No, that wasn't the story that they told.
That's
on No
what
Jumper.
the fuck they said,
She
and I
was
watched
saying-
the whole interview.
She was like, I got in the tub, and then he started pissing. He said, get in the tub. I got in the tub. She said, I got in the tub. We watched it here.
And
I was like, yo, okay.
And then they went to go leave, and he was like, no, I'm already pissing.
Nah,
on you.
I don't remember that story.
Yes, nigga.
I don't remember that part.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't. If it happened like that, then yeah. I don't
He's a
remember that part.
nasty nigga, yo. He's a wild
I mean, I think
nigga.
it's as nasty as we go around peeing on people, but still.
I'm sorry?
I think it's nasty just to be going around pissing on people, but
Whether they
still.
I
accept
get
or
it.
not.
You mean,
Yeah.
but if they with it, they with it.
If that's your thing,
You're a
everybody got
grown-ass-
their thing.
You're a grown ass person.
Everybody got their thing.
You weird.
And if they get a thing with some people who's willing to accept the thing,
right.
so be it.
What
Whether
about
it's,
the,
whether
what
it's
about
for
the
money or
people
not,
who aren't willing to accept it?
That's a problem.
then don't accept it.
They still had to go through it in the criminal justice system.
But you don't have to
Sexually based
accept
offenses
it. That's what I'm
considered
saying.
especially heinous.
Like if somebody just tries their sexual thing with you aggressively without asking, and you be like, nah, then it's
That's
nah.
rape.
No, I mean like pissing on you, something like that.
Okay.
I don't mean like just trying to fucking no.
The sexual-
I mean like if he's like, ooh, I'm into this thing, and you just start pissing on somebody, yo, what the fuck is you doing? You stopped it. Then it's like you stopped it. It's like, okay, all right, I'm not into that shit. You can leave.
But that's not what they said. They said that they wasn't with it. He was like, yo, get the fuck back in that tub, and commenced on pissing on him.
They also were getting paid, so
So you mean to tell me that a prostitute can't be raped?
that's not what I'm saying. We're talking about pissing on. I'm not talking about raping them. I'm talking
Anything
about pissing
against your will sexually is sexual assault.
pissing on you is not a sex act.
So if you walk up to somebody in public and piss on them, you're not gonna get charged with a sex crime?
No,
Your genitalia is exposed. It is automatically a sex crime.
I'm not going to be charged with sexual
Yes,
assault.
the fuck you are.
No, I am not, bro. I'm not going to be charged with a sexual assault.
You think they're gonna charge you with indecent exposure?
That's exactly what they're going to charge me
No,
with.
because what you did affected that other person physically.
Bro, no.
Your piss is on
No,
them.
no,
That is assault.
No.
Touch that person.
No.
It is assault. Yes, it
You
is.
pour acid on someone, that's still an assault because you pouring acid on
You are fucking bugging, Ed. Are you a deviant? We're gonna investigate the drunk sexing video.
Sexual assault.
Yes.
You're going to say they're going to charge you with sexual.
You don't have to be hurt to be
Bro,
sexually
you don't-
assaulted.
Listen,
Okay,
no,
well,
no, that's
a
not what I'm
sexual
saying.
offense.
Sexual.
That's sexual assault.
Sexual
That's
assault.
Yes.
Because you pissed on someone.
Unwillingly. The unwilling was pissed on. You are 1,000% going to the special victims unit. Your case is not going to be charged in a regular fucking court. You are going to have a special victims district attorney on that case, and you will be charged with sexual assault.
For a decent exposure.
No! If you walk up to somebody and show them your dick, that's indecent exposure. If what comes out of your dick touches that person and they not with it, it's sexual assault.
No, it's
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
If we're talking semantics or technicalities, you cannot get around that.
No, it's not.
It is sexual assault. Yes,
No,
it
it's
is,
not.
Ed.
No, it's not. Sexual assault is sex acts.
Why did you piss on him?
Fuck them, cause fuck them. That's like saying if I'm drunk at a bar in the middle of a soccer game and I'm a soccer fan, I get mad because my team loses and I stand up on the bar and piss on all the people. They're gonna
You are
say sexual
going
assault.
to jail for a sexual felony.
Bro, you're gonna go to jail for pissing on people and indecent exposure, bro.
My man had to go on Megan's list because the cops caught him taking a piss on the school at 2 a.m. It wasn't even a fucking human that he pissed on.
That's extreme.
Exactly my point. You're still going to be charged with sexual assault because there is another participant.
I've never believed that ever in my life.
You got to be the stupidest motherfucker.
No, I've never
You
believed.
are literally one of the smartest,
I'm
dumb
never
niggas
going,
I've ever met, yo.
Bro, I'm never going to sit here and believe because I whip my dick out and peed someone, they're going to charge me with sexual assault.
It is sexual assault.
It's
yes,
not
it is.
sexual assault, bro. It is not sexual assault. It is not sexual assault.
I'm going to find somebody in the motherfucking district attorney's office.
Will they try to trial you as sexual assault? Maybe.
You're going to be convicted. You're going to be
if
convicted.
you're black, more than likely.
You're black.
Is it really sexual assault? It's not sexual assault, bro.
So you don't think that a groper should be charged with sexual assault?
Yes. You're talking about I physically put my hands on you.
Because something sexually happened with someone who was unwilling.
No, because
right?
I physically...
Right? Time out. Right?
Oh, no, this is what I'm saying. Pissing is not a sexual act unless you're trying to do it in a sexual way. That's what I'm saying. No. Just because if I whip my dick out and piss on the side of a building and turned around and accidentally peed on you, it's not a sexual act. That's what I'm saying.
But you will be charged for a sexual act.
No. What I'm saying, if you're
your
not,
genitalia was involved with the unwilling.
So
that is a sexual act.
Oh my God, no, it's not, bro.
Is spitting on someone an assault?
That's what I'm saying. That's the same
It's
exact
an assault,
thing.
yes.
But why is it not a sexual assault?
It's aggravated assault.
Why is it not sexual assault?
Because you don't have to.
Why is it not sexual assault?
I'm sorry?
Because it's not sexual. That's what
Exactly.
Neither is fucking pissing, but some people like getting
But
spit in
your
their mouth during
genitalia,
sex. Some people
your
like
genitalia
getting
is involved.
Bro, some people like getting their mouth spit in during sex. So if I spit on you and it's not a sexual act, neither is fucking pissing. Unwillingly.
Wait.
What's the difference?
Wait, I will tell you
There's
right
no difference.
now. I will tell you right now. I will tell you
There's
right now.
no difference.
I will tell you right now the difference.
One came out your dick?
Yes.
That's not a difference.
People can be accidentally spat on. I'll give you that.
You can be accidentally get peed on too. You can be accidentally pissed on too.
But what I'm telling you is if it's intentional. If it's intentional, it's more of a thought out act because you gotta unzip, pull out, and let go.
I gotta hock a loogie hock and point my lips at your face.
Way less effort and way less fucking.
So I'm trying to figure out: are you saying the sexual part or the assault part is what you're disagreeing
The sexual
with?
part. It's assault.
Part. Okay.
The sexual part is what I'm disagreeing
I
with.
am 1,000% with you on that. If you spit on the
I'm talking
unwilling,
about for both.
you will not be charged with a sexual act. That's
Why
not
not?
sexual. Because this is a normal fucking part of the body
So
that's
is a dick.
exposed and that's exposed.
So?
If you walk around with your dick out, you're going to get charged with a fucking sexual act. You're not going to be charged with anything if you walk around with your lips out. They're already out.
Yeah, but if you charge me for doing something that the body naturally does and says it's sexual just because you said so, and I can argue that the other thing is sexual too if I said so.
Okay, so the body naturally ejaculates too, right?
So what I'm saying
if
is
you
this.
run around busting nuts on people, you're going to SVU.
No, say if you in an argument with some chick and she spit on you, boom, and you like, man, bitch, and you whip your dick out and piss on her.
It's aggravated assault.
Oh no, bro. But now what I'm saying is, she spit on you, you piss on her.
You're going
Y'all both
to
get
jail
booked
for sexual assault.
I want her to go to jail for the same thing now.
No, she's going for aggravated assault.
I like that shit. I like that shit in my bedroom.
You're a deviant.
No, what I'm saying is
it's gonna be on your docket that you're a deviant.
My argument is in my bedroom we spit. I find that to be a sexual thing. So I need her to go down for the same thing now.
Semantics.
No,
semantics.
Lawfully,
Semantics.
do you think you would be charged? Not saying it's right or wrong, but do you think you would be charged with
That's
sexual
all I'm speaking on.
act?
Whether you beat it or not, you will be charged with a sex crime if anything happens to somebody else on account
because
of
your dick was out.
Right or wrong?
Exactly, you
But it's
fucking
not
idiot. That's what I've been
sexual
saying this whole
assault,
time.
bro.
Yes, it
It's
is.
not sexual
On paper,
assault, bro.
it is. Yes, it
Not
is.
sexual
It could
assault.
be and it couldn't be.
On paper, it is
Depends-
sexual assault.
depends
You willingly
how you
did
look at
something
it.
with your genitalia to somebody who was not consenting.
Right,
That
but it
is
depends.
sexual
I
assault.
see both of
There's
your
no
points.
getting around that.
It
She spit on
depends
me.
on your intentions. If you was trying
That's
to
not
do it
sexual.
to make yourself feel like, ooh, like you in
That's what I'm saying.
you like in a way that you, oh, I'm pissed on
But
this
your
bitch
point
because
doesn't stand, Ed.
because
What do you
I
mean?
You
feel-
can there
Bro.
in no way, shape, or form is pissing on somebody not
sexual?
sexual assault. In
Is
no
it sexual?
way, shape, it involves your sexual organs
If I'm
and
mad,
muscles.
bro, if I am mad at you, Will, and I piss on you, do you think I'm doing that sexually?
If I press charges on you, you will be brought up on sexual assault because
you're-
your
I think
dick
it
was
depends.
involved.
No,
with the unwilling. Yes.
100.
Yes.
bro, 100%. Me.
So you mean to tell me there has to be sexual contact to be charged with sexual assault? That's what you're saying?
Just listen. Me, if I did it to you, they're just gonna charge me with assault. If I did it to her, they might try to charge me with sexual assault because they're female. You see what I'm
So,
saying?
With these
That's
days,
right,
the
that's-
LGBT is gonna go in the fucking.
No, they're
uproar.
not for you because you're not in that community. They don't give a fuck about you. So they're not gonna fight for it. You're gonna go. It's gonna be regular, simple assault. Simple assault
Ed,
at that.
You know
Okay, so
goddamn
can we
well
both
you're wrong.
see- can we
You
both
know
see
goddamn
each
well
other's
you're wrong.
point of view? What he's saying is, you may be charged doesn't mean you're gonna. It's right or wrong, or
You
you're
may
gonna
not be
beat the-
convicted,
the
but you
thing,
will
but
be charged.
If you
And
piss on
if
a
you're
woman,
charged, it's
someone may
forever on
see
your
that-
jacket.
Someone may see that as sexual.
Always.
Man, that shit dumb.
It may not make
So
sense.
is
It
being
might be
so is
stupid.
being on Megan's Law for pissing on the school when no kids are around.
Pissing
But
on-
the law is the law.
Right, doesn't mean
That's
it's
what I'm
right or-
telling you.
doesn't mean it's
Bro.
right.
Are you gonna beat the case?
Depending
Maybe.
on the person's intentions. If
So
But
they
is
many-
it
cheat on
gonna
you-
be? Is it gonna be a charge of yours? Absolutely.
So many people
Someone
have pissed
might-
on
No
other
matter
people
the situation, if
intentionally
the
and
police are called
literally have been
because
charged.
somebody got pissed on,
Right,
it
the
doesn't
police
change
and
the
a lawyer
fact that
may
it was a
try
sexual
to get-
part
They-
of the body
Plenty
that
of people have been charged
assaulted
with simple
somebody.
assault for pissing on people.
Right, the lawyer
In
and
drunken
the
moments.
police
It has to
might
be in
wanna
that
be like, I'm
sexual
gonna try my
acts.
hardest to do
Yeah.
it to put it as a sexual assault, but they might not get that.
They'll be
because-
like, "Yo, we can't list it as that because
It wasn't.
the action wasn't
good.
for a sexual
This is good.
sexual
Yo,
release."
Yo, my followers are going
The
to
action,
kill you.
yeah, you know why? Because you're gonna clip this little piece that
Yup.
only see you
Yup.
screaming and
Yup.
cutting me off,
But-
and it's not gonna
wait,
be like, "Oh, he
but-
makes sense." You're not gonna,
but-
you're
whoa,
never gonna show
but-
the make sense clip.
But what you're never gonna do is show the actual.
I'm
clip.
not.
You like.
I'm not.
You have no desire to defend yourself.
I'm not. I don't.
All right. Cool.
I don't.
So let me cook.
I don't.
Let me
I don't.
cook.
I don't. Let me cook every time. I'm like, okay, all the time.
We're gonna agree to disagree, y'all.
Absolutely.
Oh, of course.
I am never gonna.
But
agree
I
with
really
Ed
do
on
see
this.
both ways because it.
Nigga, he just want niggas to go to jail for pissing on somebody.
Your intentions. That's what it's. What it comes
I don't
down
ever
to.
want
That's
you to
it.
go to jail.
If I have the intentions
want you to
of,
go to jail at all.
Me, I'm
I
saying
like
in
this in a
general.
sexual way, so I'm gonna piss on you to please myself. That's a sexual assault.
Exactly.
It is.
The same
Exactly.
With, the same with spit
I
on
agree with
someone.
that.
If I'm gonna spit on you because it turns me on sexually. That's when it becomes my intentions. Okay, I wanted to do this to you in a sexual way.
Because it turned me on.
You know what I'm saying?
Fine,
I went.
fuck it.
Yeah.
And my dick
Fine.
got hard. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Or my
It's like
pussy
if
got
I'm
wet,
if I'm
spit on you.
if I'm on the 16th floor of some fucking hotel pissing over the balcony and they get on somebody, they come and charge me with sexual assault. I was nowhere
I'm glad you said
near
that.
your
I'm glad
freak
you said
ass.
that. Hear me out. I'm glad you said that. I used to work at Sky Garden, right? I was security for the balcony on. You remember
lit.
we
Yeah.
did the radio show up there. I just got the picture of me, you, Jazz, and Bugsy too last night.
Late.
There was a guy who knocked off
A drink.
a bottle of water that had this much water in it, right? Mm-hmm. So it came down for 51 stories. It just so happened to land on the cop's shoulder. Mm-hmm. What happened?
Assault.
On a police officer.
Yeah, but
Unintentional. Who knows who it
No,
could have
no, no,
fucking...
no, no, no.
Who knows who it could have landed
I'm
on?
not saying it's not assault. I'm
saying
saying
sexual
sexual
assault. That's
assault
why I
if it's
asked
not a
The
act.
specific
'Cause I
kind
looked
of
up-
assault. That particular case was assault on a police officer, and he didn't know who was 51 stories under. It just landed on a cop.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm saying is, those charges were brought up on the initial docket of why he was being prosecuted.
But that
So,
would be the argument of the aggravated or simple is his point. It's not the assault part. It's
no,
the
aggravated or sexual.
So sexual, right? So
Yeah. Because
Well, and
spitting
the-
on somebody is aggravated assault.
No, I'm
Punishable
saying
by
that
1.5 to 3 years.
right, because I thought
That I
first,
know.
I thought at first Ed was arguing the assault part. I looked up
No,
the
no, no,
definition of
no,
assault.
assault
but
is
then
assault.
I asked him,
Yeah.
right? Are you talking about the
There's
sexual
verbal
part, or
assault
you talking
charges
about the
being filed
sexual
on people.
part?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called intimidation, tampering with witnesses. I've been
All
around
type
that
of
block
shit.
plenty of times. Yeah.
I see both ways.
Fuck
We
it.
all agree to disagree. And
Damn,
Yeah.
I gotta pee. What's next on the docket?
You can't pee here.
What do we got? I'm not gonna pee here
You're
because
not
I
gonna
don't want to be
sec-
brought up
yeah.
on assault
Yeah, you're not
charges.
gonna be sexually assaulting my
I
bathroom.
feel like your couch would
Yo.
snitch on me. Your couch would definitely snitch on me. It's where he's.
I want to get into these Grammys and we can close this shit the fuck out.
Yeah.
Nas finally got one.
Trash.
I'm gonna be honest.
Trash.
I didn't watch him, even though I'm the first one who said.
Trash.
Nas finally
Trash.
got one, so
Trash.
I commit.
Got
That's
one,
cool.
Why?
Oh, he got a Grammy.
Why are you?
I'm just happy he
about
got
that?
one.
He got a Grammy for his worst album ever.
Did he?
I mean, I think the Allegory should have won, but
The what?
the Allegory. He won best rap album.
I'm sorry. One more time.
The Allegory. Royce the 5'9's album. Out of the list of albums they had, I feel like Royce had the best one.
Oh, voice.
I think Freddie Gibbs should have won it.
I can argue that.
I think Freddie Gibbs should have won it. But honestly, I was just happy to see Hit Boy get a Grammy for producer. of the
Yeah,
year.
that was a politic win. Even though
No,
it's fucked
it
up.
wasn't.
That-
No, it wasn't.
fucked
No,
up.
it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Kanye did not deserve a fucking Grammy.
No.
Hit Boy was 1,000%
No.
sure better producer than
I'm
Kanye
talking about.
in the past
No.
5 years.
I'm talking about in that mode because Hit Boy did deserve one, and
Yes.
only person he could win one with was Nas.
No.
In the past year, he's the only person he did a full project with. He couldn't get one for a bunch of singles. I'm not saying. I'm not saying that.
Talking about right from
Are
wrong.
we ready to have this conversation
About what? Nas?
about Hit Boy?
What about him?
His better work
No, he didn't say anything about
this
it.
year.
He don't have.
This past year. This past year.
No. What I'm saying is that's the only like body of work he has in the past year.
But
Like,
Hit Boy didn't win a Grammy because of him producing King's Disease. Hit Boy won a Grammy for producer of the year all around. His
he
Grammy
had some shit.
His Grammy has nothing to do with King's Disease.
I think a lot of it does because one of the things you had your hands on solely
It had
won
something
rap
to do.
album of the year.
But
Aside
that's-
from all of the
but
other
that's-
work you're doing,
But that's album of the year.
What I'm
His Grammy says producer of the year.
I know, but
it has nothing to do with Nas's album.
But it does.
No,
It does. He produced the entire thing.
It's a whole
got it
different
for-
category.
No, I
bro.
know that, but
Rapper
what
and producers have their own category.
No, I
and
know that.
albums and singles.
That's not what I'm saying.
all that
What
shit.
I'm saying is because, but they obviously they're
contribute.
going in. No, like when they do these things, they know who wins what. You're
Honestly-
going in with a full year of good shit. And something you solely produced on is going to be rap album of the year, or at least nominated for it.
Okay.
So all of that in collection, who else tops that?
Hot take. I am going to say that it will never be said, but the Grammys have been on decline for a long time.
Well, always since a lot of artists started calling them out.
Now, exactly. Hear me out. I honestly think that Hit Boy won producer of the year because of his work on Burden of Proof. I said what I said. If anybody, I wish that just one of us knew somebody on the Grammy committee. I can almost guarantee that the reason his name was brought up for winning, not nomination, because his credits are on Nas's album, I'll give you that. But the reason that he actually won, it has to be Burden of Proof. That was hands down the most well-produced album in the last 3 years. Besides Kanye on Daytona, and that was in 2018.
Well, I'm not gonna argue that because it was a really good album.
Watch next year. The Grammys are gonna have so many fucking non-mainstream acts on their fucking dockets and ballots and shit.
You think it's political?
Yep, absolutely. They see that mainstream shit not working no more. So they have to go to the fucking quote-unquote independents and not so much mainstream artists to get a better demographic because that's where the following is right now. Everybody is preaching ownership and the majors and powers that be are noticing that shit. Hit Boy got noticed because of Nas's album. I'll give him that. But what actually got him that Grammy, I guarantee you everybody in that room said Burden of Proof.
Nah.
But they're not gonna put Benny on the fucking ballot yet because he's not up there yet.
Well, they ain't put him on there because they just didn't consider it. It wasn't out long enough to be in the running for album
Exactly. So next year, all that shit is gonna fucking overlap.
Yeah,
I guarantee you, Benny the Butcher, or not specifically him, a lot of not so mainstream acts will be on the Grammy ballot next year.
And they're all gonna lose to Drake.
But Drake didn't win much this year.
He didn't put out much. He didn't put out much in the sense of a project.
He just put out an album.
He did not put out an album. He put out a 3-pack.
It's an album.
It's a 3-pack.
It's able to be on Billboard. It's an album.
The song. It's not an album.
You can have your own beliefs, Ed, but
it's
the
not
facts
an,
are
it was
facts.
3 songs.
It's an album. It is a body of musical work produced by original beats and written with original lyrics. That is the only criteria for an album.
I'll give it an EP. By
It's
definition.
an album.
By definition.
An EP is an album.
You
remember at one time a soundtrack wasn't an album? That day is
well,
dead,
they call them
dog.
soundtracks. But now they call them soundtrack albums.
Exactly.
An EP is not an album.
They
based
are
on the definition
adjusting
what it is.
to the times. They're adjusting to the times. You being so versatile in the music world, I really can't understand
Why I
how
don't
you're
agree
arguing
with
with
you?
me. Yes, exactly.
I'm not going to agree with you when you're wrong.
Because it's so short.
All of these things have definitions. An EP is still under X amount of time.
A body of music is
Is
a
it called
body of music.
Yeah.
A
project.
body of music.
A project.
Is a project.
If you're just putting
is
under project,
able to
yes.
be called an album.
No, it's not.
Because it's not a single.
Okay.
It's not a single. You're not judging off of one music video. So what other category is there?
EP.
Album.
EP.
When the fuck is the last time when have you ever seen an award be awarded to EP of the year?
I'm not. What are you
Within
saying?
the next 2-3 years, that may be a category. Until then, a body of work is an album.
But what do you? I don't get where you're going with your argument now.
What do you
mean? That had nothing to do with
if
me
it's
saying
not a
that.
single, it's not a music video. What else is it? A fucking album.
No.
Even if
No.
the politics call it an EP, it's still an album because it's a body of work, no matter the length.
That's not true.
So if you put out 60 songs on one album, are you gonna get double disc of the year?
When Chris Brown did that, it was an
album.
Yeah.
Yeah. So shut the fuck up.
You're
Whether
talking
it's
about
30 or 3, a body of work is a body of work.
A body of so you're creating a false argument. You're
a
creating
small body of work is still a body of work.
You're whirlwinding an argument into something that I never said. You're just creating this argument on your own. You're arguing a body of work. We all know what a body of work is. If
a body of work is an album.
2+ songs is a body of work because you put it out and you named
It's
it
an album.
something. It's
It's an
not an album.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Why
bro.
ain't it?
It's not because
Is
it's
it a
not.
single?
It's not.
Is it a music video?
It's not an
What
album.
else is it?
It's whatever I call it, and if it fits,
It's a fucking album.
It's not, bro. If it fits the criteria, if it fits the musical criteria of what it is, like if it's an EP, if it's an EP. No more than 8 songs, 30 minutes, whatever, and I drop a 5-song, 12-minute project and call it an EP.
Is there a limit on albums?
They say an album normally starts anything past
Is there
40
a
something.
limit on albums?
No.
Can somebody actually say this is too long, pause, we can't consider this an album?
No.
So why the fuck shouldn't it be reversed?
Because they
It's
have a
an
name.
album.
Because they have a name for it.
But it's not in any nominations.
What are you talking about?
There is no such thing as EP of the year.
It's not.
So if it's more than one record, it can either be a single or a music video. That's not the case here.
No EPs have ever even went up for like album or record of the year either.
Exactly.
Which is why I'm telling you it's not considered a fucking body of work. You're just putting yourself in this corner for no reason.
No.
If Drake dropped a 5-song EP and he
dropped a 3-pack and it made it to Billboard and it's called an album.
Billboard has nothing to do with what the fuck.
Billboard is the end-all be-all of music sales. What are you talking about?
Okay, are we gonna scream? Or are we gonna learn something now? Let's learn something now.
Well,
No, so just because it hits Billboard, I can put out one song. It can go to Billboard. It doesn't mean anything.
It's called the singles charts.
No, it doesn't matter.
It's called the singles charts.
He put out 3 tracks. The EP is not
It's
on.
going to an album chart.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It is not. There are
Yes, it
3
is.
fucking singles. It's an EP.
No. You're right. You're right.
there you go.
You got me. 3 singles. Because the report literally said he has three number one singles, but they accounted that for his first week album sales.
Well, if he put all those on an album on another project, then they will go into that album then.
No, the album is already out. Well, the EP is already out. Okay, but I'll give you that. They did say he has 3 number one singles on the Billboard charts right now. But as far as his actual record sales go, the NRB it was 980,000 first week album sales.
Yeah, if they're gonna, the only reason they're gonna count it as an album because they don't have an EP chart. They don't have an EP chart.
Singles chart.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is singles are only based on if something what they're doing individually. Even I can drop 20 songs, they're still gonna count what these things are doing individually. When he drop,
you win.
Yeah, if he drop, if you're
right.
reading this,
You're
all
right.
of them joints was
He got
charting.
me there. He got me.
That's what I'm saying.
I got nothing.
Now you got to post you snapping.
No, he gonna post everything else before him saying you right.
Listen. Hopefully they listen to the whole fucking episode.
Yeah, and they gotta do it. I ain't gotta do it.
Yeah, you mean?
Shit, y'all want to run through this Grammy list real quick, or no?
No,
because I don't.
No. It was disgusting.
It was.
I need everybody to stop being so sensitive about the Cardi B and Meg performance.
I don't think they're sensitive about that. I think they're sensitive.
They were.
I think they're sensitive about the aspect is we're out here canceling mad cartoons, and we got these 2 women dancing on talk about wet ass pussy on broadcasting.
I heard it was a great fucking
performance. The performance wasn't bad.
There were a lot of people saying this is just flat out disgusting. Fuck the fact that Pepe Le Pew got canceled.
Well, people were saying that when the song came out.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. I think that.
How much would you pay to have your head in between them when they did the scissor thing?
Not at all. It look like it hurts.
I'm paying.
No, Cardi B ass is fake. I feel like her butt hurt, and Megan ass might be a little too muscly. Looks good.
I want to smell both their pussies.
But it might be tight. It might be like I might come out with a headache.
Just because they got money, they pussy smells like pussy. I was
After that performance, it might have stink a little bit.
They said a couple people said Meg pussy stink.
It might stink. She's
a couple people said Meg pussy stink.
That's wild. But what was I about to say? Oh, so we're in a time now where we can't say anything about women, and it's disgusting.
I can. I say what the fuck I want.
Like we can't. Ain't
nobody gonna do shit.
We can't judge their music. We can't judge them in movies. We can't judge them we can't.
Damn, I gotta pee.
We can't.
I read someone say the other day, stop calling a female. Stop calling female artists. Well, you're a female artist.
You're a female artist. But then when we stop, and here's the thing too, though, if we stop calling you a female artist, and
please don't give Bobby Lights a Grammy for female artists,
and start giving you, if we take away your own category, you'll be mad saying, like, why don't we have a category of our own? But then if we throw you into a category and you got to compete with all of these men, and you keep saying you can't win all these accolades because men are still dominating the charts overall. You know what I'm saying? Like Megan Thee Stallion on Billboard was number 20 out of the top 20 acts of last year. Number 20 of the top 20. So, but if we take and remove all of the men from that, you would have been top 3.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it looks so much different. So if we said top female artist of 2020, you're at the top. Mm-hmm. But as soon as we start throwing you in the mix with all of the men, then it's like, damn.
Right. And
you're number 20.
Well, why didn't I get this? Because you wanted to be in.
Yeah, it's not fair that I got to keep going up and competing against, and I got to keep doing this against. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's always something.
It's always going to be something. And the thing about it is, like, you can't fight for partial equality. It can't be like, I want this, I want all this fairness and shit like that, but fuck them niggas. They can't have it. It can't stay fair for them. It gotta just, like, it's no longer fair then. You can't take away something from one side, give it all to the other side, and then think all the power gotta sit here, and then it's like all the power sits here, so now it's fair. It's not fair unless it's equal on both sides. It has to be 100% equal on both sides for it to be fair. You know what I'm saying? So I was like looking at all that shit. I'm like, you won an award for best rap artist, Megan, best new artist, and I'm like, you've been out since 2017. You have projects out.
So how did she get new?
Best new artist. best new artist. That's what I'm saying. Like when I say something about it on Facebook, motherfuckers, I say, listen, I'm not hating. It's not a hating on black women thing, but she won Grammys that I didn't think she was deserving to win.
Right.
And somebody like, yeah, she won best new artist. I'm like, yeah, that's what the fuck I'm saying. She's been out for everybody can say she's been out longer than 2020. She's been out longer than 2019.
Right.
So like one of them things where like
there's other artists that should have been top. I mean,
for
new
at least that award, and then
category.
then the other two awards that she won.
Cool, whatever.
You won because Beyonce name attached to it, not because it was the best song around that time. Like you can't just say you win for Savage. It had to be you win for Savage featuring Beyonce, and it's like why couldn't it just be Savage?
Yeah.
But the politics behind that is like it's Beyonce.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like getting shot goes a long way. So it's sick.
Best
like,
new shot artist.
It's crazy, and I was like, I guess you don't have to dive to getting shot now to be a legend. Like I don't understand. They're just giving away stuff, and then everybody was like, damn, it's crazy. Megan Thee Stallion got 3 Grammys in 1 year. Nicki Minaj has 0.
Yeah, I think a lot of people angry about that.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
no, I think did she
0 nominations.
Oh, she got a nomination because I
no wins.
I heard someone say
no wins. And you're like, damn, Nicki Minaj out never got not one.
Yeah, that's bad. That's a bad drawing. So now, since everybody's talking about it, they might give her one next year just to be like, oh,
she got it. But now she's not even doing music.
She won't be canceled.
She's not even doing music.
Give it to her on some old shit. You know, like sometimes they be giving people fucking Grammys and shit like Emmys and shit like 10 years later
for
some
old ass
work, and it's
like that
really?
That shit is it blows my mind.
You
but
late.
you know, Grammys keep them. This is why I like the Billboard Awards better. There's nothing you can do. You can't argue. The numbers are the numbers. It is what it is. Best song of the year is what? The song that streamed the most. What song is that? That one.
Yeah.
Best hip hop song of the year is what? The best hip hop song that streamed the most. That one. Best male artist of the year is who? The one who streamed the most. That one. That's why I like the Billboard Awards. This politics shit with the Grammys and I'm not performing if I don't win one and I'm not all that shit. Nah, fuck that. Can't like Grammys got to get the fuck out of here. Grammys is the worst award, but it's the one that everybody want because it boosts like. It's one of those things where you get one, your price go up. You know what I'm saying? Like now I could charge more for this. I got 3 Grammys. I'm going from charging $50,000 a verse to $250,000 a verse. Now I got 3 Grammys. Nigga, the fuck you mean? You know what I'm saying? When I feel like it should be the Billboards, where it's like, nigga, I was the #1 streaming act last year, billions of streams. I'm charging $300,000 a verse. What's up? Like, get me on your shit. It's going to stream.
I don't know why.
You know what I'm saying? You want to make money or you want to be talked about? What we here for? What the fuck are we here for? You know what I'm saying? Like, so that shit boggles my mind. I can't wait for I cannot wait for the Billboards to just wipe the Grammys out. The Grammys should become obsolete. And then with that is like people voting on genres they don't even listen to because when you're a voter. When you ever like nominate, so you become like a voter too. But if I don't listen to rock and roll music and they send you the ballot, I have to choose. I don't want to. I don't know. I don't listen to that shit.
Right,
Why am I? So I'm just randomly. So you end up picking the person you're familiar with.
Jay-Z's in the Rock and Roll Hall of
You
Fame.
know what I'm saying? It's like one of those things where you're going in and play.
So is Biggie.
Oh, I know Led Zeppelin. Let me check that off. I don't know nobody else on this fucking list. So you picking off random shit.
I think
because
that's with voting period. Even with voting for the president, they didn't.
Yeah,
a lot of
I'm a
people didn't
Democrat.
Right. A lot of people didn't know who the fuck the.
You don't know.
I voted
shit.
for Jill Stein. She was
Senate
independent.
Like you know, like that shit. I don't know. I can't wait for the Grammys to be no more. Like the Grammys is one of the nastiest
Grammys
awards.
are about to be no more.
Like just keep the Billboards. That's it. I don't like any other award shows for
Numbers
real when it's so many politics. Just keep it with the numbers.
Right, it's
My
not with
fingers
a
look like fried hot dogs.
Keep it with the fucking numbers.
I know, but
That's
I can't.
it. Numbers don't lie and shit like this.
Right.
We done here?
We done.
We are fucking done
Fiend.
here. Karate Ed gotta fucking go to work.
Big facts.
Nina gotta tend to her struggle foot. I gotta go home and focus on not masturbating.